It was perfect, right? Wasn't it? Hello, my dears. Great to see you. How's everyone doing? It is amazing Sunday. Perfect timing. Thank you, Galaxy One. You know what? There's nothing, that warms up Polish soul like a rebel puff, Taste it. Taste it. So good. I love this song. I hope you guys are doing well in this Sunday. I am so glad. I am so glad to see you here. So, let's start from, look at this. I have a branded Quest Team shirt on me this time around. So, actually, a few things. So what you're seeing here, actually, those are like quest nodes, Quest nodes from the graph, like when we are scripting the game, we are using like a visual scripting language that is made out of sort of nodes. And those nodes are, you put them together basically to script a game. That's the way you do it in all modern engines. So this is basically this reads quest. What's interesting is that it ends here with an output. Output is like an official end, sort of. And this whole quest graph here, it has like a small Easter egg that was actually made by Piotr Kuma. Piotr is a quest designer in my team. And Piotr did it in a way that some of those nodes, it's actually a story of Cyberpunk, So it actually goes with like, those are like elements of scripting from story of Cyberpunk. So yeah, Piotr actually designed it and ordered it for the whole team. And you can see here I have the Quest team on the back. So this is cool. I know that every single week I have something to show you, or at least I'm trying to. It was actually really cool because like the team actually really wanted to do it, for, I would say, identity of the whole team. It actually really helps, when you have things like this that, the team can wear, and feel like a group. It always helps. So basically everyone wanted to do it, and Piotr designed it, and then our, I think it's called the global production team. We basically asked them, and they produced those shirts for us for the team. But now, my dears, that was a banging song. But you know what is also banging? I mean, we cannot start a stream without some actual classic. Right? Here you go. Such a wonderful lyrics. Such a relaxing piece. I hope you're enjoying, cyberpunk music. This song is so banging, actually. Totally family-friendly song. Yep. Yeah, Sapphire. That's true. It's very family-friendly. I agree. So it's actually a funny story, with that song, because I remember it was 2018 or 2019 when I was talking to Adam Badowski, Piotrek Adamczyk, and Marcin Przybyłowicz, and they were saying that they were basically looking for someone who will be able to perform this song for us. And they were looking for different artists and so on. And I remember they said that I think it's Lakeshore Records with whom we work on the music. So Lakeshore Records was like, okay, we have an artist for you. And they basically came up with that. And we were like, that's ideal. That's exactly what we've been looking for. So yes, that basically won the souls almost instantly. You know what I mean? Glasolalia wrote hashtag Team Purple Force. Here you go. You have, as we can see, you know, Purple Force has its own fans. Excellent. Detarin wrote, can't wait for Us Cracks. Thank you so much, Detarin, for a prime, my friend. You guys are the best. Purple Rain, right. Purple Rain, you say. Okay, Matt. Hey, I mean, you know what? Like, today the stream is called Quest Director Plays Cyberpunk Music. So, you know what? We need to do it, right? Today is a live concert, sort of. You know, exactly. I'm just DJing today. That's exactly how you rock. You know, no, I'm preparing you guys mentally. I'm preparing you guys mentally for a, you know, for a quest with Kerry Eurodyne and meeting Us Cracks. You know, you need to be ready. You know, and you guys are not ready yet. So, this outro is really something else. Camille wrote, give us 1 hour of Outsider No More. Not sure if we can take it, but we may listen to it today too. We'll see, Camille. Got to play Edge Runners ST2. I mean, we've been doing that. We've been doing that as well. 1 hour of Ponpon Shit. No, my friends, no, not 1 hour of Ponpon Shit, but we are going to switch to, I would say, El Classic Cyberpunk soundtrack. I would call it. You know, what we normally listen to when we talk. Anyway, I wanted to mention, guys, that it's been an eventful week, as always. And before we move on to questions, because I see that are popping on the chat as always, I wanted to mention our dear Reds and moderators in the chat, and I first wanted to start from Small Sandayo, Kira, our in-game photographer. Thank you, Kira, for being here. I hope you have enjoyed your time in Warsaw. I hope you enjoyed your time in Warsaw. I'm not sure if you are still in Warsaw, but I hope you like it here. It's been a bit snowy for the past few days, but it's fine now. It's fine now, I would say. Outside of that, we have Bartek Pyrko, our dear level designer. Thank you so much, Bartek, for being with us. Bartek has a diamond icon on the chat, so if you see him speak, that he will be there with the diamond icon. And then outside of that, I wanted to greet our dear moderators. My girlfriend Sapphire, thank you so much for being here with us. And our friend Kogito, as always, thank you so much to all of you who are visiting here. And now I wanted to mention few of you, because I see already we have Tyler with us. Tyler, I hope you're doing well. I hope your video about Witcher 3 is soon to be ready, because I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't see it yet. I checked like a few days ago, I think, and it wasn't out yet. I assume it's probably in works still. And you know, our other friends like Kazuliski, thank you so much, my friend, for being here as always. And you know, all of you actually, all 300, over 300 of you, I'm really honored you guys are spending your Sundays in this evening with us. Sunday evenings with us. Tyler wrote, it's not done yet. No worries, Tyler, we will be waiting. We will be waiting for you to be to be with us. Kruszwit wrote, niedziela wieczór I humor gituwa. Okay, thanks. Thanks. I'm glad humor is gituwa. Greybeard wrote, I was over an hour early for the stream today because we observed daylight savings time, so it's threw off the start time. Interesting, Greybeard. No idea. No idea, but thank you, my friend, for your comment. Kira wrote, I landed yesterday morning at 5. Thanks for the snowstorm. Oh God, you landed like in Warsaw? At 5? God damn it. Yes, Kamil, yes. That's the playlist that I like. So you learned the order. Small Sandai, oh, you landed in Germany. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I see. So you're back home already. Okay then. Das Keuchtenkind is rating with a party of 23. Thank you so much, my friend, for being with us and for the raid. Really appreciate it. Nehudan, thank you for the sub, my friend. You're waiting for your Tribute 3 devs? Oh, really? That never happens. Alex BRB wrote big kudos to Hulk Hogan for releasing Cyberpunk HD Reworked project today. I'm testing it now and it looks so good even on my 2080. I didn't see it yet. I saw the trailer announcement that it's coming. Alex BRB. So great to hear. That's something that Hulk Hogan released it. I didn't know the release date is today. In my mind, it was in April, actually. I must have remembered it wrong from the announcement video. But I'm glad to hear that it's out. You know, Hulk Hogan is doing God's work. So I've seen the texture comparison video he posted. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Must have been so. Alex BRB wrote, testing it right now. The FPS toll is really small, which is great. Oh, that's cool. I mean, when you're in 2080, and I've seen those texture reworks. I mean, they're of course, you know, higher res, but the difference is not as striking as in case of Witcher 3. So I don't think the difference on the memory is gonna be that bad, because like I don't think it's I don't think it's gonna consume this much FPS. It's more memory related, Alex. So that is the only factor I would say to consider. Where can I get chipped? Moradisaya wrote. God damn it, sorry. Hard name. Where I can get chipped, I don't know, in your friendly Reaper Dog's place. I assume. That's my assumption, yo. Hello, I mean, I'm really glad that you guys are here. Miranda screams, hello. Nice to have you with us. As always. I'm really glad that you guys here. Come on, Pavel, give us the date on Phantom Liberty. I mean, you're saying that, you know, you have a date on Phantom Liberty? I mean, I think it's an interesting way to celebrate, but I mean, you know, there's you know, I hope you're dating a gamer girl or guy, so you know that you will have the a great date. And Ola wrote, I have a date with Phantom Liberty too. Here you go. That's great, guys. KW, okay, if you say so. Romance confirmed. Scalier wrote, no romance confirmed. We are gamers, we don't do relationships. God damn it. So what do you do, Krushvit, actually? Basha, tell us. What do you do instead? You know? Like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? You know, BJJ? So maybe that is a good equivalent. I'm not sure. I'm really curious to learn. Anyway, CQB02. My friend, by the way, it's nice that you're with us. I didn't see you for like, I don't know, a few months, I would say. CQB02 wrote, Witcher 3 question, would date determined if Blanca's operation in Q308 Psycho was a success or failure? Also, could you share something about Vampire Medic and Vampire Hospital Novigrad? Oh god. CQB, so I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know if I remember everything. So what determined if this operation was success or a failure? Jesus, you would have to ask Kubarokos, you know, the guy who is the author of the 308. Because like I assume that only who would remember. And you are asking, could you share something more about Vampire Medics and Vampire Hospital in Novigrad? I mean, we used to have this like old idea, you know, about the a vampire hospital in Novigrad, but like, I do not have much more really to share here. Like, that's not something I worked on, and it's been, Jesus Christ, it's been over 10 years, you know, CQB02. I mean, very good questions. Very good questions, though. I like, you know, the fact, I like moments when you guys are really stretching my memory. But holy fuck, I can't really tell anything more, honestly. And it's not that I don't want to, I just simply don't know or don't remember, you know? I mean, mostly I probably don't remember, really, because, like, it does ring a bell, but honestly, nothing to share. CQB, but thank you for being with us, my friend. Cyberpunk D asks, hey Pavel, Red Engine and Unreal Engine, what's your favorite? We talked about it last week already, you know. We talked about it last week. It's like, Red Engine is like, Red Engine is like a girlfriend that you're like, you know, splitting with every couple of years, and she's coming back every time, you know, looking better and better. You know, has her lips done and other things done, you know, perfect skin, great hair, looks beautiful, and, you know, every couple of years looks better and better. While Unreal Engine is this new person that you get to know, you don't know much about, but has some promise. But, you know, it can be also, I would say, a difficult relationship at times. So, you know, that's the way it works. You know, it's like old relationship versus new relationship situation, my friend. So basically about new relationship, I can't tell more yet, you know. It just needs some time, you know. So I just need some time. But I tell you that, like, Red Engine with all that Botox and everything is looking quite good, to be honest, you know. It is looking quite good. It's like comparing, you know, two you know, amazing, you know, looking engines to each other and being like, hey, which one would you pick? Thanks for the answer. I mean, sure, no problem. I'm just. We learned a lot about salmon injections last week. I mean, hey, thank you, my friend. You know. Pavel flaming their own engine? That's not true. I'm not flaming my own engine, actually. Like, I was just saying it just looks beautiful and just comes back all well done and stuff. I mean, seriously. You know, it didn't meant to... It wasn't targeted to be a flame, honestly, because, like, I'm actually really liking it. So, you know, that's why I said, like, it's like a choice between, like, two great options, you know, in a way. Hopefully none of them is bad, you know, and that's the situation. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think things will be fine for the future, my dears. Miranda Screams wrote, Red Engine graphics are amazing, to be honest. Blows my mind how realistic some of the characters look in Cyberpunk. The way you all have done the eyes are mind-blowing. I'm glad, Miranda, you like it. Actually, you know, like, all the eyes is one of the aspects of the game, you know, we developed, as you can probably see. We developed actually a special, like, separate shaders, you know, for the eyes to make them work properly. Because, like, I think it was during Witcher 2, we have, like, Witcher 3, Witcher 2 as well, but Witcher 3, we have discovered, like, the eyes are actually this is the place where the Uncanny Valley, and maybe fingers, is where the Uncanny Valley is visible the most. And you can really see that you're not really believing in those characters when the eyes are dead. And the tech for the eyes is actually not that simple to pull off. So there was a special work done, you know, both on the rig side to make them move properly, to make them look properly, also like the texturing, the shaders. So there was a big effort, you know, and today we'll be playing the, you know, quest with Us Cracks. So, you know, here you can have the abundance of eyes, you know, abundance of eyes. That's how I would call it, you know. Jesus Christ, Chronically Clementine is raiding with a party of 23. Thank you so much, Chronically Clementine. God damn it. I'm sorry I missed you on the chat, and because I was talking about the eyes. Chronically Clementine wrote, I adore Cyberpunk, can't wait for the DLC. Just been playing Witcher 2, so good, so tilting. Oh God, I'm glad you've been playing Witcher 2. I'm glad. I remember, like there is this cool story that I remember from The Witcher 2 times, and that was, when we've been actually, working on that scene where, in Elvish baths, right? Like Geralt has his, sexy time with Triss. So I remember like when we were on PAX, I think it was 2018 or something, I forgot. I told actually a story on the stage about, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but it was like, I remember when we were working on a game and like, we had like for a good few weeks in the game, like a crash, 100% crash, that if you decided not to have sex with Triss. Because basically like nobody was picking it from the QA, from the testers. So like when you decided not to do it, the game was just crashing there. And we have discovered it like, it was like, I think, I don't know, a few weeks. It was like 6 weeks or something when we discovered it, and everyone was like, how the fuck did it slip? And then we thought, there might be some bias. There might be some bias in place. Anyway, it's a good story. It's a good story. I was laughing my ass off when we figured this out. It was fucking insane. So, to the project confirming the canon choice, NCPD wrote no confirmation of any canon choices, not at all. Oh God. Pablo wrote, Pablo, regarding the eyes, why did Takemura lose his unique eyes that you introduced in patch 1.2? Now she has Hanako eyes again. Oh, Pablo, no idea, honestly. But our art, ask our character art team, I assume there was a reason. There's always a reason, stuff that does not happen by itself. I assume there was some issue with them, maybe in some specific scenes or some specific context, Pablo, and that's why it had to be changed. There are always reasons, like stuff like that does not happen out of the whim and out of nothing. So I assume that there was something, but I wasn't involved in the conversation about his eyes, but I will ask. Because I'm actually really curious what happened there. I'll actually make a note, Pablo, for myself regarding this topic because it sounds actually very curious. What happened there. Thank you for pointing it out. How much do the unique looks of Red Engine will change when you guys are switching to Unreal 5? Because each engines have their own style of looks. I mean, strictly 9, that's correct. But like if you look at our Red Engine renditions, and you can even look as far as which one, and when we have wrote Ginny based on Aurora Engine from BioWare, even that engine has its own very specific, distinct look. Contrary to how Aurora looked like in BioWare games, right? And I think like this is an excellent example, I would say, of just how this can be approached, because like I think that I've seen like here and there criticism from like various people saying that the Unreal Engine games, they look really similar and they have this like distinct sort of style to them and so on. And I think it's correct, assuming that you don't really have the budget to actually really go for your own style and actually make something that you're proud of and that you actually like and that you actually enjoy, And there are examples of games that actually have done it and look completely different than the base Unreal. So I think like it's not as simple as like people make it sound. It's just like obviously because like Unreal comes with just lots of the things like sort of out of the box. It's just, how do you say it? Convenient. It's not easier, but it's convenient, to actually like stick with it and so on. But like who knows what we'll do in the future, right? Like I'm not trying to tell you guys anything about the future. I'm just saying that expecting that any Unreal game looks the same is really false, right? Like, I think you can say so maybe when you are, when those are like smaller dev studios, and you can really clearly see that they basically used whatever was actually available, or maybe simply they enjoyed it, right? Because there's also important factor, they might have simply liked it, you know? So that's also the possibility there. We will see. I'm actually really excited, to be honest, about the future, you know, and the future technology. I love those topics actually quite a lot. You know, I put a lot of time and thought into this. I spend a lot of time talking to our engineers and also designers, you know, when it comes to working on the new toolset. So we will see, my dears, we will see. Fichek wrote, I only want to thank you for making best story I've ever experienced. World needs more people like you. Oh God. Fichek, so first of all, please remember it's not only me, right? Like, I'm just a random guy with internet connection, right? Like, I just sit here and fucking talk to you guys, and that's it, you know? Thankfully, I have enough bandwidth, you know, from Orange so that I can do those things. But, you know, and I contributed, you know, to the stories of the games that we have made, but they are not made by me, you know. There's actually a lot of excellent people in the teams that are making their own narrative, and narrative team is quests, open world, cinematic, story, those four, but also like the whole art, you know, VFX, sound effects, music, all of them actually contribute to telling the story. So it's really majority of the red team is involved in pulling off that story, and I'm just a I'm just a dude, you know. I'm just a dude here, Fishek. But I'm really glad that that you enjoy it. It's really great to hear. Science fiction person said there are so many companies making RPGs nowadays. That's kind of cool, actually. Techland and IO Interactive are making their own RPGs. BioWare is coming back with the new Dragon Age and Mass Effect. That's correct. Do you view those other companies as competitors for you, or do you think there is enough room for all of these RPGs? I mean, wow, that's a really cool question, right? So first of all, do I see them as competitors? I mean, I have to admit, not really. There is few reasons why that's the case. First of all is I really want to play amazing RPGs from other companies. You know, that's been a long time since I played a great RPG from BioWare, and I really cheer for them, you know, and I really want them to make like an amazing RPG. You know, like Elden Ring, you know, you can say it's an RPG and on the mechanical level it is, but when it comes to the story and everything connected to that, it's actually quite basic. I would have, I'm really looking forward to actually some epic, amazing, you know, RPGs coming out. You know, like the RPGs in like recent years have been, for me at least, largely disappointing, I would say. At least those that I have played. Actually, RPGs from like smaller studios, sometimes indie studios, were actually much more surprising and so on. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not really seeing them as competition, but that's not me saying that I don't think they produce good things. I'm just wishing them really the best, and I really hope that they can actually challenge the status quo and really make something interesting, you know. I'm curious about Techland's RPG. I'm curious about what IO's doing. IO has a great team there, but from all of them, I'm of course, you know, the most looking forward to BioWare's Dragon Age and Mass Effect. I was always a fan of the games they made. The only game that I didn't play from them was Andromeda, I believe, right? Correct. I believe that's correct. That was the only one that I didn't play. And I didn't play it yet. Maybe I'll play it eventually. It's just like, you know, the days are too short, and, you know, I need to be very deliberate with where do I put my time. So that is the only one from BioWare that I didn't play. I also played even the old ones, you know, the old ones. So it's a great team, and I wish them the best, honestly. Quetzink, or if that's your name, actually. Thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Burhan wrote, don't. You mean like, don't look forward? I mean, I am still looking forward though. Strictly 9 wrote, I need more hours in a day, more days in a year or so. George Martin. I mean, seriously, my friend, that would be awesome. You know, Jujo, I see that you're liking the title of the stream. I'm glad. NAFF06B5 mentions today. Pavelo. Well, I mean, Pavelo, that is it. That was just the mention. So, thank you for asking a question. Really appreciate it. Giapolo says, with Bethesda giving release date of Starfield, that's the de facto release date of Phantom Liberty. Giapolo says, oh, well, I mean, Giapolo, I can't comment on topics like this, you know. I'm looking forward to Starfield. That's as much as I can say, my friend. You know, I saw the announcement. Like, I think this is like around the time when I was sort of expecting it, because, like, you know, to market like the big game such as Starfield, you kinda need like half a year or so, you know, in AAA space. And you know, like Bethesda hasn't been doing much of the marketing for Starfield, and they sort of need to build the momentum and they need to build hype, and they have Microsoft behind them now, so they are going to obviously do it. So it was kinda clear that when they were hinting that the release date announcement is going to be very soon, I think they said it like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, like very openly, I think on their Twitter, that the release date announcement is going to happen very soon. Then it was kind of obvious where that landing date is going to be. But I'm not going to mention Phantom Liberty Giapolo in any way, my friend. When the time is right, we're going to talk about it, my friend, okay? Yes? Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you agree. Machiavelli, it's the best time to release Phantom Liberty right now. Almost every game's delayed like Starfield. Machiavelli said, well, you know, I think the games are getting delayed because they need to get finished, you know. So it's just the reality. Machiavelli, I think this is the reason why they are delayed. If this is a perfect time, I have no idea. Callahan said, first time we saw Starfield at E3 2018. Oh, Callahan, I have not seen it, or I don't remember that at all, to be completely honest with you, my friend. No idea, to be honest. Was it 2018? Maybe? Really, like, I just remember the title announcement. I remember Todd mentioning it multiple times on his interviews, but don't remember anything from E3. Camille asks, what have you been doing this week? You said it was eventful. It was eventful in work, Camille. It was very eventful in work. You know, I told you guys that when you are guys actually hearing a lot from us, that means in most cases that, you know, things are finished and ready to be shown. And when you are not hearing much from us, that means that things are being prepared. You know, that's the way it works. So it was a very eventful week, but to be frank, like, it's intense. It's intense, very intense. Yes. Revolver Salota asks, the new Scream premiered recently. I'm curious, how do you generally approach works that are how self-aware, filled with meta commentary? Oh god, Revolver, so no idea. I didn't see anything regarding the Scream. Maybe I've been a bit out of the loop, to be honest with you. And now, when it comes to the works that are highly self-aware, well, I mean, so there's the She-Hulk, right? That I'm gonna bring up as one of the products that is very self-aware, that delivers in a way some meta commentary, kinda. You know, I safe to say I didn't enjoy it. You know, like, again, like, I see what they were going for. I think it was completely, like, misdirected. It was really, like, it was just... It was so confused, like, what it's trying to be. You know, like, the moments when actually they were addressing the viewer directly, but in the same time, you know, She-Hulk was trying to be its own hero, but then the whole story was about dating, clothes, makeup, and meeting guys. And not whole story, but majority of the story was about it. I don't know. I haven't had good time, to be honest with that. So when it comes to meta commentary on that level, not a fan. Revolver Ocelot, I have to say, like, I think, like, to do meta commentary well, this is like next level sort of difficulty, you know? And I think to do the next level difficult well, you just need to do the, you know, earlier level, you know. So first you need to learn to walk, how to run before you start to fly, you know what I mean? And I think they try to, like, get into the rocket and fly off. And I think, like, you know, some baby steps in walking would be needed first. You know, this is really how it felt when watching it. I mean, to be completely honest. Yeah, Revolver said we are bad. You know we are bad, right? So we are good. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly how it felt. Stackathon asks if I'm going to make my GDC talk public at some point. My friend, GDC talks are normally recorded by GDC and posted on GDC Vault, and they are published every couple of days on their YouTube channel, and eventually those talks are getting public. So that's the situation, and you know, I need to obey the rules of GDC in this case. You know, this talk is based on my experiences, of course, you know, so some of the things that we'll be talking about, you guys know, because I guys share with you every single week things like this, and I'm trying to be, you know, as sort of informative as I can, you know, outside of just being goofy from time to time. But I think, like, eventually you are going to see it on YouTube. That's basically the situation. Like, but it probably won't be quick. It won't be rather quick. Oh, Sandevasted asks, what's your favorite quad from Cyberpunk? Oh, it's obviously Dex. It's obviously Dex. Quiet Life or Blaze of Glory V. It's obviously this one, you know. We were actually talking about it some time ago, you know. It's very interesting, actually, because this quad is, of course, you know, like, ties back with actually a lot of it ties a lot with the philosophy, of course, you know, and you probably know the you know, the story of Achilles, right? When you know, his mother was asked, you know, what kind of life she wants to pick for him, you know, if it's supposed to be like a short and eventful and full of glory, or you know, long life but slow and quiet, you know. And she picks, you know, short and full of glory, and then, you know, comes up with this you know, scheme, you know, to you know, sort of drown him in sticks, you know, and hold him for his, like, foot, and so on. You probably heard about it. So it's like, you know, Dex here, of course, you know, he esteems himself, sees himself as a philosopher, of course, you know, and he goes back to that. But I quite like that quote from Cyberpunk. Quiet Life or Blaze of Glory. Hello, Exit the Next Level. Great to have you with us. Dragonovich asks, I hate to ask. Do you hate to ask? Dragonovich asks, I hate to ask, but the New Game Plus gonna be a thing. My friend, I know you guys were asking about it, but I have no comment about this. I'm sorry, my friend. I cannot speak about this. I cannot speak about this. I'd love to, but I can't, okay? I'd love to, but I can't. Yes. Okay, then. Jesus Christ, I'm getting lost in all of those comments. I would like to thank you for creating such a masterpiece. Cyberpunk, the game helped me a lot in a difficult time. Thanks again, Pavel. Chris 0777. Chris, thank you so much for this pleasant comment. It's, of course, you know, not only my work, right? Like, I'm just a dude with internet connection, right? Like, I really the only thing I do, I just handle, I just try to handle, you know, and try to help my departments, you know, in creating the best possible content they can. And I'm also doing some stuff myself, but it's really the work of a lot of people, you know. There's so many people that actually worked on Cyberpunk, contributed to it, but I'm really glad that you liked it, you know. Blair said, She-Hulk is by far my favorite Marvel show. It seems I love what people hate. The Last Thor, hated by everyone, is my favorite Marvel movie. I mean, Blair, because it seems that that's basically the kind of humor you enjoy. And again, you know, if that is exactly what you like, then, you know, good for you, right? Like, that's, you know, it's the same thing as, you know, like people say you know, the taste is like ass, you know. Everyone has their own, you know, and that's the way it works, you know. You have your own taste, and there are things that you enjoy, and you know, I have my own. We might be different here, but it doesn't mean that you cannot enjoy this, even though, you know, I may not like it. So, you know, I'm glad that you have something that you have enjoyed, because that's, I think, most important in entertainment anyway. Pavel got Cyberpunk from CDPR. That's nice of them. I'm not sure what you mean, Revolver. Burham, thank you so much for gifting the sub to Lazarus 2077. Pavel's speeding fat bars of facts today. Thank you. I'm hoping that it's not only today, but yeah. Pablo says, Pablo, regarding TPP cutscenes in Cyberpunk. Recently I played Atomic Heart, which is FPS. The TPP cutscenes present in the game spoiled the immersion, irritated, and I couldn't wait for them to end and regain control over the character. Also, I didn't like the fact that in cutscenes the hero made decisions of his own instead of me. Yeah, Pablo, I mean, very well said, right? Like, you know, I really liked, you know, some comments after, you know, Witcher 3 was released, that people said that, you know, Witcher 3 has broke so many games for them because they saw how it could be done and it wasn't done. And in case of Cyberpunk, I just hope that people will see after playing, you know, Cyberpunk, how actually the narration can be done when you're actually the character, you know, and you're not watching yourself do things. In the movie, really, in interactive movie, especially that it's actually really happening often, you know, that when you have the cutscene, when character is actually doing something completely different than what you have done, what you would do as a player. And in case of Witcher 3, we actually try to be very self-conscious in those situations when Geralt was doing that. But, you know, like, that's the reason why Cyberpunk is an evolution from The Witcher 3, or maybe even a revolution from The Witcher 3. We didn't want to do exactly the same thing once again. And I think, like, I think this is a good direction. This is exactly how you want to, how you should approach, you know, producing any kind of art, any kind of games. Science fiction person asks, who would you say knows the most about Witcher universe and Cyberpunk universe in the studio? I was asked about this question a few times. It's a difficult one. Regarding Witcher universe, I think it will be Marcin Blaha, our story director. It will be Ola Motyka, our lead writer. It will be Tomek Marchewka, our associate story director. It will be Filip Weber, our narrative director. Well, I will be there probably too. Somewhere maybe behind them. As well. I know one or two things about it. When it comes to Cyberpunk, though, Marcin Batylda, also. Marcin Batylda is the guy that wrote a lot of the lore texts and our official guidebooks. So he's also really good in that. But in regards of Cyberpunk, I think the best persons, the best people are probably Patrick Mills. Patrick Mills is our lead franchise designer, and I think just after you would have other people behind Patrick's similar group, sort of, because you would definitely have Tomek Marchewka, our associate story director, Igor Sarzyński, our narrative director on the side of Cyberpunk. Well, probably me as well. I would be there. I hope I would. Błażej Augustynek for sure. He's a guy who has really deep knowledge about Cyberpunk lore. Like a lot of our writers, you know, like Paweł Ciemniewski, for instance, yeah, like Magdalena Zich. Those are the guys that definitely, those are the folks that definitely know a lot about the lore. Revolver wrote, you are just some random guy with internet connections, so must have gotten the game from this big company in Poland. Exactly, Revolver. Very well said. Camille asks, do you plan to play Atomic Heart? No, Camille. I spoken about it actually, I think 2 streams ago, that I'm not planning to play Atomic Heart. I haven't been interested in the game to start with. It doesn't, you know, like there are some people that I really respect and some reviewers that I really respect. And I respect their opinions. And if they didn't like the game, I won't like the game too. And I also don't have this much time. And there's also, you know, the unfortunate, you know, factor connected to, you know, the developers of the game, and you know, alleged ties to Russian oligarchs. There was actually a lot of articles about this, so I do not want to. You know, considering I haven't been involved, I haven't been interested in the game, and I haven't been planning to play it. That factor also doesn't help, so I'm not going to play it. Really, my friend. That's not my interest as of now. I really have so many more games to play. Honestly, I've been like this week finishing up, putting like some finishing touches to you know, my GDC presentation as well. You know, I played a bit of League of Legends. I honestly love this game. I honestly love this game. Anyway, yes, but there are other things like Children of Morta, you know, that I'm trying to play. I'll probably play shit ton of Children of Morta on my Switch when I'm on the way to San Francisco for GDC, and then you know, I'm going to fly to PAX as well, to Boston just after GDC. So I'm going to spending a lot of times in the planes, you know. Yes. Good luck with the presentation. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I think it's gonna be okay, you know. I think it's gonna be okay. Interested in Starfield? Did you see the trailer? Yes, Takatone, I've seen the trailer. I'm interested. I would say moderately interested. Like, I am not like the biggest fan of Bethesda games. However, it's not that I don't enjoy those games, right? Like, I played everything from Morrowind further outside of Fallout 4, because Fallout 3 tired me so much that I just couldn't take any new Fallout game. But I played every other Bethesda game from there. I mean the core Bethesda. So yes. Are you going to play Starfield Exit to the next level again? I mean, you know, my friend, I will try to play Starfield. I will see how the game is after it's shipped. And then I will see if I have time, you know, in that time frame when it's shipped, hopefully. I would love to, like, see some of it. I know that, you know, Sapphire is going to play it. Probably she's a huge fan of Starfield. So I'm going to have, like, a lot of news, you know, from a first hand, I would say. You know. Cyberpunk D asks, you go to deserted island and only allowed to take one game with you, The Witcher or Cyberpunk 2077. Oh god, I would probably pick Cyberpunk, but seriously, this is just bias on my side because I wouldn't know what to pick. Honestly, like, there are reasons why I love Witcher 3, 4 there are things that I love Witcher 3 for, and there are really, really clear things that I really enjoy Cyberpunk. So, you know, it would be super difficult decision. I would probably pick Cyberpunk over Witcher, but Jesus, I don't know. It's yeah. Definitely would pick Cyberpunk as well. Ashbury Fusion Road. Ognista Road, hello, Pavel and friends. Hello, hello. Nice to have you with us, my friend. Wouldn't it be cool if CDPR one day made a post-Apo game? I always thought you guys could delve into creating something based on the new Neuroshima IP, Pavel. Matt16 asks, well, I mean, that sounds cool. That sounds interesting. You guys know what we are working on right now, though. So, because we have, like, openly said, sort of, what we are working on. So, you know. Furious Fapper. Very interesting nickname, my friend. Very interesting nickname. Welcome to the club, I guess. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, sorry, it has already been asked, but how much did dropping old-gen consoles impact the development of the game update? And did you know you were gonna drop the old-gen consoles for Phantom Liberty since the beginning of its development? Furious Fapper. So, few things. I don't think we knew from the very beginning, at least I'm not aware, the fact that we knew from the very beginning. But it's not that I have 100% of the knowledge here, so really don't take my word for it. I really don't know, actually. Like, I think decision was taken sort of on the way. And you know that, you know, it's been difficult, you know, because like the old gen consoles are really, it's a really, really dated tech. Right now, it's like 9 years old or like 10 years soon. Like this is really old technology at this point. And you see other companies, even like Sony's company, right, being Guerrilla, dropping the old gen console for their expansion, right? As far as I'm aware. So this is just, you know, even the Sony studio has done it. So you can see how much, and I think it's a good probably proof, you know, how much struggle it is to just like work, you know, on those really, really old machines. At this point, it's been many years, you know, since they were released. So I hope that it's actually really understandable why those are not, you know, supported anymore, my friend. I hope that I answered your question. You ask also how much it impacted developing like the game and so on and the expansion, but I can't really say much more about this, my friend, because like I would be talking about the expansion, and you know, I can talk about it after the information is public. You know, that's the way it is, my friend. That's the way it is. Yeah, for Forbidden West, DLC is current gen only. Atomy Ship wrote. Yeah, exactly. Hey said expansion. Exactly, it's an expansion of the DLC. I'm a Cyberpunk fan from China. Hello, Cindy. Nice to have you with us. Or rather, ni hao. I've been making content about Cyberpunk 2077 on my Chinese channel. That's fucking cool. Thank you for doing that. I'd love to ask, how would you choose drop content about Cyberpunk lore? Were there any specific points driven from? Oh, my friend, this is like such a gigantic and complicated topic. Like, normally what we're trying to do, we are looking at the world that it is currently, let's say nowadays. Then we're looking at the lore material provided by Mike Pondsmith. And we are thinking, you know, how we should and how we could develop that world further. And we are, of course, you know, syncing with Talsorian. We are making sure that Mike is on board with those decisions and that he knows what we would want to do. And that he is also okay with that, and that his goals, let's say in case of Cyberpunk Red, you know, the pen and paper, those combine and overlap. And this is like, I would say, the overall process, sort of, so to say. So we normally look at the world like nowadays and try to like think, you know, what are the important sort of topics and I would say social, economical, and political factors that come in play in the way how the current audience is being formed. You know, what are the important things that we would want to talk about artistically, you know, on that side. And then we are trying to look at the world and then the lore and then derivate from there, okay, where we can move forward, my friend. And that is really the way we do it, you know. We would have to go much into detail about like specific decisions, but that is mostly it, you know. Of course, you know, there's like so many different factors, you know, regarding like, for instance, the history of certain countries, you know, how the countries are perceived, you know, what happened, you know. So it's always a sort of an attempt to find a common ground between like, you know, sort of a current state of the world, I would say, the times, you know, the pen and paper, and then also, you know, what we would want to see or how we would want to present it in 2077. That's basically how it works, mostly. Yes, I think that is the most comprehensive answer I can give without just going into details. When will you move to US? Takaton asked. Well, when I am my friend, ready to do that, that will be after the release of the expansion. That's the plan, you know. That's the plan. You know, some people may move from the team slightly earlier. You know, that process already has started. But when it comes to me specifically, I am like one of the parts, you know, one of the parts that my teams are doing being like quests, open world cinematics. Those departments are really important and responsible for the finishing touches, polishing, bug fixing, making sure that everything stays intact as much as it can. On the level of the content, I'm not talking about systems right now because that is, of course, you know, gameplay team and code and so on. But on the side of the content, you know, this is really important. So I want to be present, you know, with my teams as much as I can. And when we are done with Phantom Liberty, it's shipped and you guys got it and you guys think it's fucking okay, then I move. That is the part, you know, that is the plan. That is the plan, my friend. We'll see how it goes, though, because, like, things may change on the way, you know. Things may change on the way, but, you know, we'll see. So, no pressure low, the Robotor asks. I mean, Robotor, what do you mean? Like, I feel no pressure whatsoever. It's fucking, I'm so chill. Of course I feel pressure, Robotor. Of course I feel pressure, my friend. But you know what? It's fun. It's like, it's the pressure that is actually fun, you know? Because like working on something that you feel that people are looking for is a great feeling, honestly. And yeah, and it's just like, I'm really hyped for this, you know? So many things actually happened in the past few years. I learned so much and like developed so much in the studio and our team has grown so much and actually like gained so much knowledge to the project itself. So I'm really looking forward to the future, to be honest. And I can't wait to see what you guys think about stuff. I think Pavel will miss Sapphire the most. Well, I'm gonna spend some time also, you know, on the side of Scotland as well, but also Sapphire is going to be sometimes in Boston, so it will be good, my friend. Have you ever been in one of the cities of Trójmiasto? Yeah, Kamil, I've been to all of them actually. Do you know how much the expansion's gonna cost? Big P Heisenberg asks. Well, Mr. Heisenberg, we are cooking. You know what I mean? Mr. Heisenberg, we're cooking. I can't really, you know, obviously talk, you know, about the price of the expansion because this is the, you know, a factor that's gonna obviously That's gonna obviously impact, stuff like stock market and so on. So I cannot really talk about this. Bez glutenowy says future will be better. Well, it will have no gluten for sure then. I mean, Bez glutenowy, to be honest, I am quite confident it will be fucking okay. Bez glutenowy, I really think that the future is gonna be fucking okay. My friend. And yeah, I mean, you guys saw that, the moment when we announced, that Idris Elba is in the game, and he's playing a role of one of the characters, and you see that we are not, that we are trying to do something awesome. I hope you guys are seeing that. Anyway, but if it's gonna be awesome, we'll see. I hope it will be fucking okay. That's at least that's what I hope for. That's what I hope for. Jambalaya making, exactly, Camille. That's exactly what you say. What you said. That's exactly what you said. Do you guys have the overarching story fleshed out for the second Cyberpunk game? Gotham City King asked. Oh, my friend, what do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer for this question? I give you one chance. Korkova Broken Road, that's a yes. No, the answer is NDA. Yes. The answer is NDA, my friend. The answer is I'm not gonna talk about it. Yes, the answer is I'm just some guy with internet connection. That is the answer. Yes? Yes, Vadim, that's, the answer is fucking okay. Yes, Hunter Capricorn. That is exactly what it is. My friends, not talking about the future content, especially the future games, NDA means yes. NDA, my friend, means NDA, 3077 is coming. Jesus. Tachido. 3077. That would be rad. Okay, Korkova Broken throws me like a spitball. Breathe if 1.7 comes next week. No, I'm not gonna breathe. My friend. Fucking not breathing at all. Smiley Phantom Liberty is coming end of March. God damn it. Not gonna comment on this at all. Jesus Christ. Just wondering if there are going to be more Cyberpunk updates before the expansion drops, or is that something you can't share? My friend Zazzle, thank you for the comment, my friend, but I cannot unfortunately talk about this. As you can imagine, guys, we know that you need stuff, and we are cooking. We are cooking, but you know what? You know how it is. It's just cooking takes time. It takes time, because otherwise it's you're undercooked. You know what I mean? So that is the status. That is the situation. How many productions with Idris have you seen? A bunch. I've seen a bunch. And I really enjoy him as the actor, to be honest. A Revolver. What I didn't see? Well, okay, so I still have on my list The Wire to watch, and I was telling actually Sapphire that we really need to watch The Wire. This is on my pile of shame, unfortunately, because The Wire is apparently amazing, and he's great there. So Tomek Marchewka, our associate story director, he sometimes brings up The Wire is an example of various things during the discussions. So I definitely need to catch up with The Wire. Yes, exactly. Pronounce sounds if Phantom Liberty news are coming this month. Guys, this is like a rough bait. This is a rough bait. Physics, are we cooking, mister? We are cooking. We are cooking, Physics. That's exactly. you know, we ask some questions we know you can't answer because we can know the answer by your facial expressions. Krag says, Krag, my facial expressions are unreadable, you know, unreadable. Krag, just an example. I think there was like 2 or 3 times on stream when I was asked, is like the expansion, whatever, not expansion, it was in this case about the patch. Is the patch like coming like soon, whatever, next week and so on? And I said like that I know nothing. And everyone was disappointed. And then I think patch dropped 2 days later. I was 3 times like this. And everyone was congratulating me for my excellent, you know, control over my facial features. So anyway, my friend, you can read whatever you like from my face, you know? You can read whatever you like from my face, but that's still not a confirmation of any kind. Anyway, Paweł is the poker king of Poland. For a reason, he's unreadable. Oh, seriously. There was actually a great book, my friends, that I can advise you to see, to watch, to fucking hell, to read books you read mostly. You can watch it too, but you know, you won't get much out of that. It's The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Actually, his books are quite awesome. I have to say, I'm quite enjoying Malcolm Gladwell's writing. And The Outliers is a great book, and there's like few chapters actually about a bunch of psychological studies you might have heard of about the fact like how bad we are as people in reading other people, emotional state, in reading how, if they say the truth or not, if they're hiding anything, even like, you know, people who are as trained as like FBA interrogators and so on, right? That you can actually really, and then, you know, and it's a great, I think it's a great book that actually opens up eyes to a lot of things, you know? Like we as human beings, we are horrible in reading people. And you know what? You know who's the worst in reading people? The people that are good, the people that say that they are good in reading people. Like I have so often like conversations with people and they tell me, yeah, I'm so good in reading people. Like I always just know what they think and I instantly see, and you're like an open book and so on. And I always like smile to myself inside, thinking that actually, like, I know from psychology, at least this is what I was taught, that we as human beings, we are horrible. We are horrible in reading people, because reading people is highly connected to the culture you've been brought in. And this can be as different as being like, you know, as being a German or American or Japanese or Chinese, or for being from, you know, Netherlands. There will be so many like important differences between how the people act and how you read them. And because of that, we are willing to believe that we can read people, but we cannot really. And the social situation, the culture, the, you know, the way you've been brought up, but also like some of your tendencies are also so apparent, you know, you know, like one of the best, it's actually interesting, like one of the best like sort of liars in the history of humankind, those are people who are actually like those were actually psychopaths, right? Because they didn't really, at least like this is how, you know, on psychological side, like psychopathy is identified, is like that you do not really empathize, do not really feel empathy, you do not really perceive or experience the emotions as they are, therefore you're able to say whatever you fucking want, and then, you know, you won't be, and you are able to like talk about like, I don't know, murders and stuff. There's a bunch of really interesting interviews that are recorded, you know, with like FBA interrogators, with like, you know, people who are actual murderers, and they just speak about, you know, what they have done completely unscathed and completely calm. And you know, like even people who are actually trained in that, you know, they were shocked, you know, seeing those videos and seeing how it is. So anyway, basically the conclusion is, my friends, if you want to learn more, read The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, but I tell you that people are really bad in reading our people. And if they are believing that they are great in that, they're even worse. And they're probably worse than actual standard, I would say average, in this case, because they believe it themselves much easier. Do you know the game Kenshi? Vazdo asks, no, I don't. I don't know what Kenshi is, my friend. I'm just looking into it. Interesting. Kenshi. Huh. Released December 6, 2018. No, my friend, I actually, Vaudos, I don't know, Kenshi. Is that a game you worked on, or is that a game that you enjoy, that you like? I'm curious why you have asked about this specific game. Interesting. It was published by Lofi Games. Anyway, my dears, let's move on to the next question. Can we expect more open world interactions in the future Cyberpunk updates? Bafo de Jaux. How to read your name? Bafo de Jaux. I don't know, honestly. Buffer de Joe. Can we expect more updates and more open world interactions, future Cyberpunk updates? My friend, I can't talk about the future content, but what I can tell you is, like, I am not a fan of the fact that open world does not have it. And I do know that this is one of the shortcomings of our game. I'm very much aware of that. If that changes anything, my friend, like, I have taken over the open world team in the after Cyberpunk was released, because right now open world team is one of my departments, and we are paying attention to, you know, a lot of different things in, like, how our I would say open world is constructed, and having conversations with the team, but I cannot speak more about any updates in regards of that and so on. I think we are aware, you know, about the shortcomings on that front. Very aware, I would say. Have you seen Mindhunter? No, Revolver, I didn't. I didn't see the Mindhunter. I think I've seen a poster. So you can only answer public content. Pavel, it's 2050. What did you think of the release and expansion? What did I think? I thought it was fucking okay. That's basically what I thought, you know. Yes. When will we publish Phantom Liberty? Can patriotic asks my friend. Can patriotic. You probably know the answer. Do you? Do you know the answer? Do you want to see me again? Tell me. Do you want to see me ever again? My friend. The answer is John Cena. Interesting answer. LPP Prince. My friend, as you can imagine, I cannot talk about this. So we are leaving that topic. Chaos1998 says, today I applied for a controlling specialist in Warsaw office. What do you think my chances are? Well, Chaos, are you a good controlling specialist? Because if you are, then chances are quite high. So are you a good controlling specialist, my friend? I'm glad that you have applied, though. It's, you know, I assume that we are in need of controlling specialists. So here you go. You know, it's good that you applied, but I hope you are, you know, a good controlling specialist, and we'll see each other. You know, that's any tip to be the best? Profiractokra asks. I love the fucking question, you know. Well, you know, being the best takes a lot of things, but it first and foremost takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of grind, my friend, you know, to actually get to that point. People say that it takes around 10,000 hours. Normally, when this is your actual work, it takes between 7 to 8 years. It can be a bit shorter if you work more or train more, depending what your field is. It can be a bit more if your, I would say, field is just much more complex. But overall, it goes down to 10,000 hours, 7 to 8 years of work in this given field, and then you're becoming as good as 1% in the whole world of that given field, so this is what it takes. And then when you're in 1%, well, you need to beat everyone else in that 1% to be the best. And I think like the best way to be the best is to love what you're doing, because then the grind and everything else, it will become effortless. It will become so much easier. It will become so much easier to actually really be, to really become great. Honestly, my friend, I really don't think it's possible to get to the point when we are amazing in something and in the same fucking despise it and hate it, I think you need to like something. You need to like something like this, to really ever get there. Wooden said 7 years in February for me. And then posts a old Pepe. Time is going quickly. Well, Vodin, are you also a controlling specialist? Because that sounds like we have a lot of you on the chat. Valerie Silverhand, hello. Great that you're with us. As always, really pleased to see you. Really pleased to see you. I saw there was a question about Cogito and Stealth Spell. Cogito was here for sure. I'm not sure if he's here right now. And in regards of Spell, I didn't see the Spina yet here. Maybe she's gonna visit us today. Valerie asks, hello, my dear. I hope you're well. Any chance you're hitching a ride to San Francisco? Well, yeah, I mean, because we talked with Valerie Silverhand to just, if there will be a chance, we're gonna try to meet up again. Last time I met Valerie and her husband and their friend, which was actually very cool. We just had we went to some ramen place together. I'm hoping we can make it happen this time around as well. Yes. Is Marcin Batylda still with CDPR? Yes, my friend. He is in CDPR all the time. He is in the franchise team. He works very closely with Patrick Mills. So yes. And he wrote the guide for Witcher 1, yeah, and I think he wrote also guide for Witcher 3, and he wrote the guide for Cyberpunk as well, science fiction person. So Marcin is really, he's really into Witcher. He's really into Witcher and knows so much about it. Whose idea was to have a suicide ending? Messed me up, but I think a great message to what happens to the people who love you. Gotham City King, yes, it was actually... That was, of course, the intention, as you can imagine, to really show, what happens in the world, at the moment when a given person's gone. And the idea of the suicide ending, I believe that was a combination of quest designers. So it was Eero Verendi, it was me partially, it was Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz. At that time, he was a quest director. I believe it was Marcin Blacha as well, and we were just discussing it together, and we thought that it feels as one of the options that Cyberpunk should provide, and that's why we made it. That's why we made it. Creep Slasher said, hello, Pavo. Hey, chat, still listening to music, I see. Well, I mean, of course, today's stream is Quest Director plays Cyberpunk music. Here we go. Here we go. Random question, did you like the Monster Hunter franchise? Faradion asks. Absolutely, I like a Monster Hunter franchise. It's funny, but there was this, there was Geralt, and Leshen and Neckers, right, that entered the Monster Hunter at some point, right, wasn't it? I remember that because I remember me and Marcin Blacha, our story director, we were reading the quests that were done for Geralt and for lesson and for neckers and like opinionating them and so on. We are trying to direct the team that we're working on that, cross IP content for the game with Geralt and Leshen and Neckers. So yes, that was basically it, my friend. I feel how after Suicide ending, everyone feels terrible, and the game shows you how bad it is. Eluciard said. That was the intention, my friend. Solid Farm asks, will Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom OK contain politics? I hope, Solid Farm said. Well, I mean, my friend, depends, how do you define politics? Because, like, for a lot of people, politics is literally politicians. And that's not really what politics is. Politics is first and foremost about values. And politics is about what you believe in, what is important and what is not important. What is the answer of some of the really important, I would say, sociological and economical questions. And this is really like a daily execution of politics. And if you look at Cyberpunk 2077, a lot of that politics is in the game on different forms, You have maybe politicians directly, like the Dream On is probably one of the most beloved quests from Cyberpunk 2077. But you also have politics in the form of actual human lives being touched by various decisions, various laws. So in that way, politics is always present in our life, in that way. And if that is the definition that you're using. And, like in that meaning of that word, that has been present in our games always. And I don't think it will change, because we want to make games about things that are touching you guys, right? That are important, that are interesting, things that are for you valued, things that you think that are intriguing to talk about. I don't want to make games about bullshit. I don't want to make games about bullshit. I don't want to make games about shit that doesn't matter. About stuff that you guys think is like worthless. That is just because, like, why then spend this many years of making it? Why then spend this many years of actually like putting budget into it, life into it, effort into it, if it's just fucking completely worthless? You know what I mean? Like, that's completely pointless to do in that case. Crib says, hi Pablo, we finished Witcher 3 main adventure in Hearts of Stone yesterday for the first time. I'm speechless. I never knew this was the standard of your definition of a DLC expansion. Now I'm even more excited for playing Blood and Wine and Phantom Liberty, of course, so thank you for being that much passionate about your work. My friend, you didn't play Blood and Wine yet, so you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. But I'm glad you liked the Hearts of Stone. I'm glad you liked Hearts of Stone, so I hope, I wish you fucking great time with Blood and Wine. I hope, Crib, you are going to come over here and tell me what you liked and what you didn't like about those expansions. And I hope you're going to try Phantom Liberty. Because I think it's gonna be okay. And then Crib asks a question, but I'm just left with one specific question by Hearts of Stone. What the fuck is Ganter Odim? Please help. We have left enough clues in the game. Enough clues in the game. Enough clues in the game. My friend. My friend. Only okay, what about fucking part? Revolver asks. I don't know, the fucking part is actually the one when it's a question mark. It's a matter of interpretation. For some people it will be okay. I think for me it's fucking okay. So we'll see. We'll see what you guys think. What you guys think. Super okay expansion. Memories Go Blind said Blood and Wine is the best DLC ever made. Well, I mean, yeah, it's expansion. DLCs are like small things, but yes, I'm really glad Memories Go Blind that you have joined it. Thank you so much, my friend. Navarro wrote, Pavel, love your work. Thank you so much, Navarro. I have a question. Were you responsible for the Night of Long Fangs quest in Blood and Wine? I find it interesting how there is a big battle happening in the city while you are able to explore at the same time. How difficult is that to implement? So that quest has been implemented by Danish Markiewicz. Danish is an expert quest designer in my team. Danish has been given that quest partially because he's fucking amazing. And he's like one of the best designers I've ever worked on with in my life. He's incredibly talented, and you guys are going to hear more about him in the future. Danish is working in the company since, I think he joined like year after me. I think he's gonna be like very soon 10 years old in the company. So he is with us since like very early Witcher 3, maybe even end of Witcher 2, if I remember correctly. I think he's gonna be like 10 years soon. Danish is an amazing quest designer, and that I knew, you know, that we need a specific, really like strong person in that given piece of content. That's why Danish got that part. You know, another part, the fairy tale world, was actually done by Philipp Weber, a guy who has completely different style, but is also amazing. So I basically, when assigning the designers to this content, the idea was to basically create it in a way that like sort of almost the strongest people I had on my disposal were put on like those things to just like strengthen it and make the peak really slap. But that is on the, like, I would say, managerial and structural side of things, you know, why it is done like that. Then when it comes to how difficult it was, I mean, it was quite difficult, to be honest. Danish put a lot of work into it, but he's also like incredibly good on a technical side. This guy really knows what the hell he's doing. So that was also one of the reasons why this really worked well, you know. I know that we have done a lot of iterations, you know, to really make it feel like this. So, yes. My friend, I hope that that answers your question. Have you played The Last of Us Part 2? Strictly9 asks. Yes, I did, my friend. I did. I finished it. I enjoyed it. However, I really like Part 1 much better. Honestly, Part 1 is like one of my favorite games easily. Probably like in top 5, while the Part 2 is probably not even in top 10. It's still a great game, but I think there is so many things that are just weaker, just much weaker than in Part 1. So that's how I feel. Okay then, my friends, I'm just looking if there are any questions. Oh God, you guys have so many ideas about stuff to talk about. We should be slowly, maybe after Bells of Laguna Bend, we should be slowly going into the game. How are you feeling about this? Can't install COD. Can install COD says, yeah, Blood and Wine is like fix all the stuff wrong with AAA gaming in one great big fat super good value add-on. I'm glad you think so. Can't install COD. Miranda Scream said, Pavel, my mind has been blown how much Hearts of Stone was like Cyberpunk, the Shani quest. I was like, this feels like Johnny and V 100%. I made my heart happy. Yeah, you know, so the wedding quest was the one that I made for Hearts of Stone. And I hope you have enjoyed it. You know, it was a quest in a comedy or tragic comedy theme, as you can expect, you know, because when I was building it, I really had in mind, because the first expansion basically was super fucking dark, right? It was super fucking dark, and I knew that I need to like bring up a bit more light and fun to this expansion. That's why the wedding has been structured and planned to be a comedy. And I had few ideas how to do it. And it was funny actually, because later when we were working on Cyberpunk and when we came up with the idea of Johnny and how to use him and how to actually present him in the world, like Vladimir, from Hearts of Stone was actually one of the examples that I was bringing up during conversations, that we have tried it out already and we knew how it works on like small amount of content, let's say. So it kind of felt that maybe we can scale it more. Anyway. Kushix asks already. I know, Kushix. It's early. It's only an hour and 30 minutes of talking. It's disappointing. Very short chatting segment, but what can I do? Did you work on any of the DLC quests for Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition? No, my friend. For Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition, I just joined the project. That was like over 11 years ago. And at that time, I was just playtesting and bug fixing. With like older designers, with Joanna Radomska, with Kuba Rokosz, with Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz. So I just joined them. Basically, I've been in a game dev at that point, I think 6 years when I joined. But still, I didn't know the studio. I didn't know the people yet. So I basically have been helping out with bug fixing and playtesting a lot, so I didn't do any quests. The quest work, as far as I'm aware, has been done mostly by Kuba Rokosz and Joanna Radomska for that thing. Kruszwicz asked why Witold is called Vladimir in English version. That's weird. That was the call of our adaptation team. Actually, they felt that Vladimir felt better to sell the atmosphere that we wanna sell in English version. You know, so I am not the one that would contest that kind of calls, because like they are the native speakers, they know better what feels better, sounds better for the English-speaking audience. So I assume that's the reason why they made such a call. Kashpi said, hi, CDPR responded to my mail. Woohoo! Thanks for your advice about how to contact you. I'm so glad, Kashpi. You know, as you can see, fucking takes sometimes some you know, patience, but it finally happened. I'm glad, my friend. Front of shirt, fucking okay. Back of shirt, just a guy with internet connection, Indigo asks. Yes, front of shirt, quest, back. That's the back. The back is fucking okay. I know. But my friends, music just ended. That means that we are going to switch to the game soon. Let me actually check it out really quickly. Camilla Silversword asks, what will be the future of Gwent? Will Gwent really be abandoned after 2024? Camilla, this is not the project I'm actually involved in. So sadly, I don't really have much more to share or add in regards of that. I know that the Gwent team, Vladimir Torstov, who is the game director of Gwent, and the Gwent team, they really want to, how to say it, take care of the game properly, I would call it. But I can't say anything more. You know, like, I'm sure that when the Gwent team will be ready, they're gonna share, you know, any updates they have regarding the topic. I'm not that much in the loop in regards of that, so I'm sorry, but I can't share anything more. But thank you for your question. Humble Feather said, I was sad there's no Cyber Gwent in 2077. Well, yes, I can imagine that some of you expected some Cyber Gwent, but we didn't feel it works. Yes, my friends, you see the game? You hear the game? You do. Hello? Let's do it! You guys ready? Let's fucking go. So, last time, when we've been playing, what happened was we have been with Kerry, and it turned out that one of the pop bands is attempting to prepare a cover of one of his songs, and Kerry didn't like it. And he didn't like it to the point, Jesus, why are they standing like that? And he didn't like it to the point that he decided that he wants to burn their fucking equipment. Oh, clothing store. Let me actually check if I can get some cool fucking clothes here that I don't have.
Yes? What's going on?
Because I haven't been here So maybe they have some cool looking shit. So I can buy it for my wardrobe.
You're making this awkward.
Thanks, I guess.
Nova, like your style.
Thanks. God knows I try.
Hang on, did you just smile?
What? Me? No. Night City? You must be seeing things.
Okay. AG Machine asks, what new features are you excited for in Phantom Liberty? Fucking everything. I'm excited about everything, but I cannot talk about it because I will hype you guys, and then you guys will be angry that I hyped you. So, not hyping. No. Not hyping. No. I'm excited, you guys cannot be. That's the deal. That's the deal, okay? You cannot be excited about it. That is basically, and yes, I am actually quite excited. So, but I cannot, you guys are not. You guys are not. I'm just reminding you.
I dare say we have something for everyone.
No hyping. God damn it. You guys are terrible. I say about what the fuck? All of that is better than what I have on me. Wait, do I have some fucking rags on me right now? I actually have a pretty because I do have outfit on, but my clothes are what is happening? Why do I wear this piece of shit? What? For stats. Jesus Christ. What happened? When did I actually switch to okay, I must have completely I must have completely fumbled that. God damn it. Let me guys really quickly because I have so much fucking powerful gear and honestly okay then, cool. How the hell it happened that I had some trash on me? Anyway, I don't know what's going on. Wait, did I load a wrong save? No, I didn't. That's my save. By the way, guys, you know what? I checked. You know how many hours I've been playing Cyberpunk on this session? On this session? 286. Yes, Camila. Yeah, I tweeted that. Yeah, I'm just I'm gonna be easily 300 hours before I finish this game. I'm gonna be, and this is one session. You rob a homeless man. What kind of outfit is that? Yes, DJ, do I agree? That's kind of questionable. Johnny changes for you for the concert. That's true, actually. I implemented myself, so I must have forgot about it. You need to make a shirt for Pavel Sasko that says in the front fucking okay, and on the back it's just a guy with internet connection. Indigo wrote. Indigo, that's actually a pretty cool idea, I have to say. It's actually a pretty cool idea. I'm into 1,000+ hours since launch. Hunter Capricorn wrote. Jesus Christ, 1,000 hours is a bit. 1,000 hours is a bit.
Need to change up my style.
Okay.
Of course. Welcome back. Feel free. Have a look around.
Yes. What cool shit we do have. Okay, now it's actually much better. Everything's much weaker than what I have. Do you guys see any actually equipment you're excited about when it comes to we have enough money. Do you see any actually cool shit that we could wear for our wardrobe? Oh, that is a pretty cool jacket. Let's take this. This looks lame. Okay, this is awesome. Okay. Oh, Edge Warrior Crystal Jog Bomber. Let's go. I'm glad I got the Crystal Jog finally. This jacket also looks pretty fucking cool. God damn it. This game has the best looking... I wish I could get some of the clothes that we have in the game. I'm not sure. Those trousers kind of lame. This one maybe? Yeah, this one looks quite okay. This one looks okay. The shoes, though. The shoes, those are what? No. Okay, well. Okay. Arasaka Thermoset Armid Collar. Okay. This shows me what I still have not in the set. Maybe this jacket? Or that one? Okay, well. I mean... Okay. I guess it's fine. Yeah. Okay then, chums, maybe I'll just get this hat. Because the hats are not really that simple to get. We need the wolf skull jacket in real life, Lucy Bjorn says, yes, thank you Lucy, by the way, for being with us. Yeah, the wolf jacket's awesome. I'll actually stop by some more vendors on the way when we'll be passing, because I am, that's the service points. What else we have here? It's not about this many. It's not this many vendors on the way. Okay then. Let's go, my dears, and jump into the car. Fashion stream. Yes, exactly. Exactly. By the way, you guys don't know this about me, but I fucking love fashion. I honestly love fashion. Bomber jacket with red light. Oh, that's cool, Glaslalia. Revolver asks, don't you feel pressure as quest director? I mean, I do feel some pressure. What I mean specifically is that you're the one who accepts all of this stuff, and you're probably guided mainly by your taste, expectations, and standards, which may always coincide with the expectations of the players. How often do you think about what players would prefer when making all those decisions? I mean, you know, Revolver, like, I think about this all the time, you know? But, like, I think always, like, what is the most important thing for me, and I think it's really important for any artist, is that I do have, like, really high expectations, and I think I do have high standards when it comes to, like, what I expect quality-wise from the games and from the narrative specifically as well. So because of that, I try to, like, stick to my taste as much as I can. And of course, you know, I'm trying to, like, consume different books, you know, different movies, you know, I'm trying to play different games, talk to people about games and movies, you know, I'm trying to be present on, like, various game development conferences, you know, and develop myself as much as I can. For instance, like, there's this, you know, you guys probably know because I mentioned it a few times, the masterclass a website, sort of, where you can learn from the best, you know. I did everything, you know, there regarding that is in regards of cinematography, in regards of design, is in regards of fashion, even interior design, even gardening. I did even 2 years classes with Gordon Ramsay of cooking, you know. So what I'm trying to do is, like, I'm trying to learn from people who are better than me in various fields, so that I can actually train my taste as much as I can. So Revolver, there is of course always this factor of, you know, is that something that, you know, our players would enjoy? But in the same time, Jesus, this is a fucking dance place. Like, there's always this factor of, like, what our players would want and what they would enjoy, but in the same time, I'm actually also, whoa, what the hell? I'm also like always trying to think what I would like, you know, because, like, you won't ever know, you know, what other people will know, and in the same time, you know, the other people can be wrong, you know, very often. Like, you know, in general, statistically, I spend more time talking about games, playing games, reading about games, learning about culture than majority of the people, right? Than majority of the people. Now, you know, you guys here on the stream, you do spend, you know, your Sunday basically sitting here and fucking listening to some old man talk to you about this stuff. So you probably belong to the group that is actually quite a bit more trained than the average player or average consumer of culture, I would say. But, like, in general, I think, like, we belong to the group that do actually care about those things a bit more than others, I would say, and it's our hobby in a way. So because of that, I do trust, like, my taste slightly more than taste of others, you know. When I read about something, you know, somewhere in the internet, I always ask myself if that's actually true. I'll just use this very convenient passage here. If that's actually true or not, you know, and sometimes it is. Jesus, who broke that lantern? God damn it, people in this city are horrible. So sometimes it's actually the case, and sometimes it's not, you know. So, like, Revolver, I do feel pressure, like, in a way of, like, yeah, I know I really have to, you know, like make good decisions, you know, perform properly, like, you know, pick right things, and so on, you know, when we are like making decisions in regards of, you know, how things are done. But I also try to trust, you know, my own tastes, you know. Oh God, Kerry!
Come on. Time to lay it out for those little idiots. Their 15 minutes is up.
Okay. Guys, so Kerry appeared in disguise, as you can see. He's like fucking committed and ready, you know.
For what?
Hunter Capricorn wrote the texture. Oh my God, it's not texture. It's actually something that's called the Z fighting. You know, specifically. So it's like an object inside an object of the same position in the Z axis. Anyway, it's something that should be addressed. I will make sure to point it out to our Enviro art team. So don't worry about it, my friend. Jesus Christ, so many questions. Part this mission has total of 22 ways to complete it. Unique dialogues depending on V's gender and ability to find out what happened to the truck drivers from the previous quest. Impressive. This is the quest that was done by Joanna Radomska. Asha is one of the senior quest designers. She is in the company since like, I think 14 years right now. I think she is next year 15 years as a quest designer. So, very experienced designer, as you can imagine. I don't know though how many paths this quest has and so on. I trust you, Pablo, in what you're saying. I don't think I've ever seen all 22 of them, to be honest.
Hey, so what's the plan?
Simple. We get in the club, find a little slut's dressing room, do our thing, Delta. Thing is, I can't be seen. Not about to give him any free PR.
Uh-huh. Pretty sure you gave him enough already. Burning truck was everywhere. All the sheets, all the feeds.
Don't get smart. Tell me how we get inside.
Thanks, Kerry. Semi-flirting with the roadies, pretty funny. Yeah. Leave bar. Let's look around, buy tickets.
Look, sometimes simplest is best. We just buy tickets.
Okay. First, you whacked? Not about to let those bitches make an any off of me. Second, it's sold out.
Cool. I'll find a way in anyway.
Okay, Kerry.
Let's look around.
Okay, Kerry. You made him angry. Yeah, Krushwitz, I see that. I make him angry.
V.
Pablo wrote, Pablo, my favorite is climb the ladder, but don't drop it for Kerry. The later dialogue is hilarious. Okay. Who are the best cinematic animators in CDPR? Oh, I mean, there's few people, of course, you know. There's Artur Bielnica, who's an expert cinematic animator in our team. He's with us over 20 years, I think 21 years right now. That's Artur Bielnica. He was actually with me in Metropolis Software when the company was owned by CD Projekt, when we were working on Day shooter. That was in 2006, I think. 2006 was the year, or 7. I don't know. It was quite a bit of time from now at this point, as you can imagine. Okay then, my dears, let's try it. Let's try it, you know. But and continuing the topic of animators, I mean, of course, you know, we have Maciej Pietras, you know, our lead cinematic animator, who's quite amazing in what he does. But we also have Wojtek Pankowski, a lead cinematic animator as well. And I think those three are probably the ones that I would mention. There's also David Cordero, who is here actually with us on the stream, Lamp SP on the chat. So David is the one that animated the concert, you know, with the...
That's your ass for fucking Sector D. Come on. You're angling for windfall.
That animated the whole concert, you know. Sorry guys, my brain somehow hanged for a moment. Ayano wrote so much late, shame on me. No worries, Ayano, no worries. We were just enjoying the chat. And right now we are playing another quest in Kerry Eurodyne's
Premium seats.
Story.
Better price.
Great to have you with us. Ayano, by the way, is our UI producer, my dears. She is also a streamer, and you can find her in my recommended streamers if you want to check it out. I think nowadays is mostly Destiny, if you are curious. Oh snap, went a bit too much for a walk with Ayano, Chivok said. Chivok is our customer support engineer. Thank you so much, Chivok, for being with us. You guys are the best. Player 2 PC wrote, God, I love this game. That's the same as me, Player 2 PC. Okay, let's actually check it out. Oh God. Look at the bounty on Kerry, by the way. Grievous badly harm. Defiling human remains. Murder of corporate rep. Assaulting an NCPD officer. Slander against a corporate rep. That's, he's a bad boy. He's such a bad boy. Isn't he? Let's check the fanboys. Oh yeah, this guy has a samurai t-shirt, okay. This one as well. That's a samurai in tour shirt.
That much demand for this stupid show?
Put it to you this way. 2 weeks ago, Lizzie Wizzy's gig, even those ticks didn't go as fast. People's gonking over Us Cracks. Can't get enough.
People are single-cell amoebas. Swarm anything advertisers throw at them.
Whatever, but I'm down to my last two. Want them or what?
How much for ticks?
V, what'd I tell you?
Triple the box office, and they're yours.
Tube, nobody gonna pay that. Nobody. Well, gonna be left with nothing to do but shove him right up your ass.
Your loss.
Oh God. Knock the price down, we'll take
Knock
two.
the price down a notch, we'll talk.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What if I could, hon? But no dice. Gotta walk away with something in my pocket, too. You get me?
That's a lot of money. 21,000? What the hell? That is like a robbery. That is literally fucking robbery.
I got your tickets right here. Premium seats. Even better price.
Sure. Sure. Hell no, Virally Silverhand said, yeah. No HM, yeah, I mean, it's like... it's interesting actually, you know, like, because like when we were working on the design for this quest and so on, the idea was basically to through the Us Cracks and, you know, through that story actually show Kerry and show him as a person and show him in a situation when he's kind of nervous and unhinged about like what the hell is happening. That was like sort of the idea. That is the context of what is actually, why this is actually happening in the game here. One of my favorite games of all time. Thank you for this game. Can't wait for the DLC. DKS TV said, thank you, my friend, so much. Jesus Christ, there's like so many nice people in the chat today. God damn it. Holy shit. Yo, okay then. You know what? Let me actually check the queue. Kerry, let's go. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Let's go. Fanboys. Okay. That's a fucking big line, yo. Come on, Kerry. Hey, Mr. Bouncer.
It's sold out, definitely.
Apparently been sold out a while. Of course, no surprise there.
I'm surprised.
Kerry, you're so... Kerry's so... That was actually genuinely funny. That was actually genuinely funny. Okay. Well, you know, Kerry, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Germain. You know, guys, I wanted to tell you one thing, though. Kerry is the best. Kerry's a hater. He's such a boomer. Yeah, he is. I wanted to tell you something. So, actually, like, when we were designing the game, you know, one of our ideas was, and this actually came from Adam Badowski. At that time, Adam was a game director of Cyberpunk, and he's the head of our studio. When we were talking with Adam, he suggested to do it in a way that, like, different gangs have like different roles in the city, basically, to just like make them more ingrained in the world and more believable. And like one of the ways actually how Adam wanted us to do it is like, for instance, to use animals as often as we can in roles such as bodyguards or, you know, escort and all kinds of roles like this. That's why when you're moving through the city in the front of the clubs and other places, you actually can find out the you actually can see the animals being employed as bodyguards. Like when we were playing actually my quest, the bullets, you know, then you can see that you can see actually that the bodyguards of Jinguji's story, you know, the one where, you know, the cyber psycho attacks and then Melissa Rory arrives, that both of them are actually animals as well, just in the suits, right? They're properly looking for the role, right? Because they are bodyguards of a very elegant shop. Stranger says this quest does a very good job of showing Night City life as a living tissue. I think in general we're lacking events like this in city itself, like even basic construction work which could be completed over time. Custom concert like this brings a lot of life and make more city more believable. Yeah, exactly, Stranger. I mean, that was the thought behind like making this concert, fleshing out the people. That was the thought behind the Red Dirt concert and putting together the Samurai band back, you know, that we have played just before. So that is, of course, you know, that was like the overall design direction that we wanted to stick to here. And you can see actually like we have done this also like in The Witcher 3. Like for instance, you know, there's the quest that I don't remember the name of. That's the 304 quest from The Witcher 3. It's the one when you as a Geralt, you're going to visit few other former girlfriends of Dandelion. That's the quest I made. And at the end, you are going to visit Priscilla and there is a concert as well. So you can see that there is, you know, a pattern here, I would say. How long do you think someone needs to play to see everything that studio prepared in this game for the player? El Junio says, I think it takes few hundred hours, El Junio, to really see everything. Like, you can run through the main story, I think the lowest numbers are like 26 or something hours, just main story, ignoring everything else. But then when you add side quests, it's at least a double. And then when you start doing, you know, stuff like gigs, stuff like, you know, exploring the world and actually really checking what's going on and doing like everything, it really goes into hundreds. I think few hundred really is the number. Like I am at 300. I am right now almost finishing the side content. And I will be at the point when I will start doing all the endings, right? So all of the paths, you know, with the nomads, or with the corpus and so on. Like before I actually go through all of those paths, it will be also like, it will also take a lot of time, you know, to just like play over all of those variants, all of the epilogues on top of that. Kevsko says, finally got my platinum trophy on a PS5 today. Best game I have played. Kevsko, thank you so much, my friend. You guys are so nice today. Jesus. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much.
Hang on, we'll be back.
Whatever.
Okay, he's not impressed at all. Okay, Kerry, let's fucking go. Let's go, Kerry, let's go. Okay. Anyway, I'm not buying the tickets. Some delivery truck. Makes sense. Kaukas Brask. Okay, I assume that there is actually probably many entrances in here. I could go through here, But I can actually maybe go through here and see what's there. Galaxy says, "You mean we are always nice?" No, you guys are always nice, but this time you guys are much nicer than usually, I would say.
Japanese markers. How the fuck am I supposed to know what goes where? That's it. Fuck it. I'm going back to installing PK.
Okay, I guess we are in the back room, kinda? Are we?
Hun, not judging, but Diego's man in corn is for the Tinos.
He's earning his own eddies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, some groupies. Cool. I'm glad that nobody cares for now that I'm here. Carrie, what did you find? What did you find, Carrie? Tell me.
We have a today niguri? Oh, wait.
Oh, shit.
That shadow boy from Foundation Organization?
I want to check it because he already walked in there. I'll just leave him there to chill. I'm just gonna leave him there to chill. Okay, so this is mostly so he went directly straight to room A where they are. Okay. I'm just curious about this one there at the top. My chooms. This guy was like, you know, did it see me? Chat is okayish, yes, chat is always okayish, you know. I ain't your son, right? You choose the sources way to get there. I just walked in. Science fiction person said, I heard a lot of devs is working on Diablo 4. Is that true? There's just few, but yes. Well, if like 3-4 people are a lot, then yes. There is few people working on Diablo 4 since a few years. Actually, I know them obviously because we've been working together before. So I'm definitely looking forward to Diablo. Like June 6th, I think, is the release. So that's probably one of the games that I'm going to get at release, honestly, and because I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to play it, like together with Sapphire. Double Geoparty 24. Thank you so much, my friend, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Now we're gonna chat.
Who the fuck are you?
The fucking guy you robbed.
Kerry, Eurodyne. Kerry, son!
I ain't your son. This ain't a meet and greet either. See?
Hear him out. This is all a misunderstanding. Clear it up, and we're gone.
But Kerry-san, what happened? We had a deal, didn't we?
Oh my god. Is this about that N54 interview?
We, didn't mean to offend or anything. Old doesn't mean anything anymore.
No wonder the truck didn't get to him. Even dumber than I thought.
In Polish, he responds, Kerry Sram. Oh god, seriously? I didn't know.
Chill, all of us, and figure this out.
Yeah. By the way, like,
Shut the hell up. Our turn to talk.
Yeah, I really like the way how actually.
V, do something, or I will.
No. Hold on. I really like how the ass cracks are designed. You can see, you know, the clothing and the eyes and everything. You know, as you can see, there was a lot of thought put into it.
All of us. Wait. And figure this out.
What's this about a deal?
We signed a deal with MSM to play Kerry-san's user-friendly.
It's like our new single for the North American leg of the tour.
Over my dead body.
But we're going to bring your rock into a new era. Isn't that what you want?
Rock? You? Okay, let me tell you something. It's been claimed before, but you actually did it. Rock is dead, and you killed it. Congratulations.
Your manager contacted ours. Said you wanted to work with us.
Check? The fuck? He never even asked me. The fucking corpo cuntbag.
Listen, Kerry-san, that cover is an expression of our love for you.
Please, let's work something out.
Rock might be dead, but Kerry's blind if he can't see these girls got potential.
Okay, okay. I mean, there's no commentary needed. Like, this scene is fucking perfection.
All of us.
This scene is a fucking perfection. Old man yells at clouds. Yeah, exactly.
This has to be a case of cross cables. Just that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this scene is so well done. I love it. Like the way how unhinged Kerry is, you know, how nervous he is, and they are all standing here, and you can see each of them has like a custom pose and custom behavior. You know, when they actually wait here. You know, I love it. Labor screw all of us. Enough. Call of the show. Nah.
Looks like
This
the label
has to be a
fucked
case
you
of cross
all.
cables. Just
You're their
that.
pawns. They're playing you.
Looks that way. Fuck. You know, got nothing against you. The sitch. That's what's fucked.
Well, you chained your gonk ass to the corpos. What'd you expect?
We'll talk to the label, Kerry-san. But right now, we'll make our displeasure known. Your song's not in the set. We're calling off the concert and suspending the tour.
Seriously? You'll lose millions.
They'll lose even more.
Well, okay. You girls. You're all right. What I said earlier,
No biggie, Kerry-san. Even monkeys fall from trees.
Right. Let's go.
Wait! Kerry-san, can we get a pic with you? Just as a souvenir?
I love this, by the way. You know, like, I remember we were talking in the team about this.
Why the hell not? V, do the honors.
I remember actually, like, that we were talking in the team about this, you know, that they really like they are like so hyped about like seeing him and so on, and they completely interpret it differently, and Kerry is like cool, and they just like take poses and stuff.
Say synth cheese.
I love this. You know, okay then, my dears. I am actually so bad in like photo mode, to be honest. I've seriously almost didn't. I seriously didn't use it that much. So yes, let's just use some options. Here you go. Do you want stickers? Do I want any stickers? They want any stickers? I don't know. Maybe a roach. I know, Jesus, wow, this is, because like, I didn't use this photo mode too much, to be honest, and we are gonna spend here like ages, you know, if I'm going to be like, you know, playing with this, okay, let's look at the exposure. Actually, this is like pretty fucking perfect the way it is. You know, like, I remember the conversation in the team when we were like discussing the design side of things, and we were like, you know what, you know, like maybe this is like the moment to really sort of like incorporate the photo mode into the quest, you know. So do your best, Pavel. I'm fucking terrible in that shit. Grindera, like, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing in you know, in comparison to me. You know, with that stuff. No vignette. Okay, well, you know, what else I can actually do here? I don't know. Just maybe just fucking some stickers, whatever. Yeah, the Okay. I don't know. This is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good one. You know. This is a pretty good one. Okay. Cool. Cool. You know. You know. Living that best life. Living that. Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what we need? We need wait, what? Oh, that's not right. Wait. We need like my notes. We need like my notes in the background, you know. Oh, here we go. That's it. That's perfection. That's perfection. Anyway, okay, cool. Wait. Okay. And then let's do it like this. Here you go. Done. You know, perfect.
All right, think we got it.
Whoa, what the hell is happening in the chat?
Kerry-san?
Jesus Christ, Dechart games? Oh God.
You working on any new
That was
songs?
so embarrassing moment to rate
You're
us.
single.
Really?
That was such an embarrassing moment. Like, wait, let me stop. Hello, Dechart. Nice to have you with us. Well, I mean, we have played already all the storyline from Brendan and so on. But anyway, thank you so much, my friend, for being here. You know, like we absolutely fucking loved your performance in Cyberpunk as Brendan. I hope you actually liked it. Because I don't know if I don't even know the whole story, but it was like this that our influencer team, right? They came to me asking like where if I have actually good role where we could put you. And it was my idea to propose the Brendan to you. And I was like, okay, you know, I actually think it's such a funny idea to basically make a guy who's known the best for playing like an android to make him play the vending machine, sort of. So I thought we could make it such an awesome story with that and give it like additional depth. And our influencer team liked my pitch. So that's how it happened. So anyway, thank you so much, Kodor, for the ride, and thank you for being with us. You know, it's such a cool, it's such an awesome thing. Yeah, I mean, you know, we were really glad that you wanted to do it. Like we would have probably come up with other ideas, you know, what other roles and so on we could give you. But that has fit so well. You know what I mean? That has fit so well because also like we knew that the storyline is kind of, you know, is nice. It's an interesting quest. It's also original and unique. And I also wanted to give you something that you will be able to like play with your audience and you will be like able to show them, you know, what you have done. So, you know, the same as we normally do with all the actors, right? But we always try to do it in a way that we approach every person separately. So, this is what we did here as well. Anyway, I'm really glad that you're with us. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the ride. I've been actually watching you stream quite a bit, so I'm honestly deeply honored that you have decided to come over. We are right now finishing the quest in the Kerry Eurodyne storyline. We were just taking a picture with him and Us Cracks, and I was just telling the the chat, the background and the design of the quest, how we actually have got to that point.
Look at him. Girls need help. Thanks.
You know,
Have fun.
What's funny is like the fact that Kerry actually proposed.
Kerry-san, maybe you'd want to hear about our new single?
That's it.
About? Come on. Talking about music's like fucking in a bed of azaleas. Unnecessary, uncomfortable, and ultimately, kitsch is all fucking get out.
I kind of like azaleas.
Yeah, well, don't meet your
So maybe you'd listen to some tracks. in
fans
progress?
and legends.
We're working on loads.
Connor Wright, we did, and likewise, these are such nice people. They'll keep you in a good company. Thank you so much, Dechart. I really appreciate it. Okay, my dears. So let's go. Let's
Then,
get up. Actually,
at least give this one a chance. Just sent it your way.
yeah. Thank you. Okay, yeah.
It's not complete, tripe. Like the title enough, it's kind of catchy. Indirectly metaphorical.
You can hear his interpretation. Actually, it's so funny when, you know, because she mentioned that she's going to actually give her, you know, send him like the song, you know, to check, and that's why his eyes went blue, of course, you know, because in the game we have used the blue eyes as a matter of transferring the data, right? Like I was talking to you about it in the previous streams, that every time when we have the data transfer and so on, the eyes go blue. When there is a hacking, the eyes go red, and when there is a holocal connection, then the eyes go golden. So that's the way it's done normally. Revolver said, to Polish viewers, do you also see the similarity between Connor and certain Polish politician? No idea, Revolver, what you're referencing to, but I hope the chat does know. Pavel, what does Ponpon Shit mean, Malchwitsk? Well, I don't know. This is a family-friendly stream, Malchwitz, so you need to Google. You need to Google, my friend. You need to Google that stuff, and everything will become clear. Purple Force, Red Menace, and Blue Moon. It's interesting that, you know, the Red Menace is the only one that has gun, and she is actually the one that, you know, has some gameplay abilities and an archetype. Okay, Kerry, I guess, you know, I will leave you here. It was actually great to see you here with the Us Cracks in that moment with taking the picture. I wanted to actually point your attention to one additional thing though, which is the eyes. I remember like in early stages when we were working on these characters and thinking, you know, how to actually make it that they are really sticking out, and this is basically a cyberpunk future of K-pop. And we were looking for ideas how to make it happen, and I remember our concept art team came up with this idea: what if we'll do it like this, that actually, and there you probably in the commercials you can see it, but what if we'll do it like this, that you know, the Us Cracks are actually sponsored partially by the Kiroshi optics, and because of that they're having this like really fucked up weird eyes, you know, and we had like numerous like sort of variants of those eyes. Look at those, for instance, right? Look how this looks like. It's like absolute insane, you know, when it comes to the, and it's insane that you can actually zoom in this much and see all of this, you know, on their faces. So I remember like I've seen some early iterations and we were like, Jesus, it looked like some spider eyes. It was like fucking shit from Nightmares, you know what I mean? Sandevasted said, they scare me like spider eyes. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think that was sort of like a soft, in a way, reference of like, you know, what it's gonna be. So that's the idea. I want to actually explore here a bit more and see what we have here. They ask like real lyrics. Yo. Us Cracks from Tokyo Sweethearts to Night City Legends. Damn. Meet the old girl, all the sensation of Us Cracks, hold the light blue, the moon, treble beside the O of the Red Menace, feel the brute impact of Purple Force, Tokyo can stop, singing their newest hit, user-friendly, the cover of the Cold Rock ballad by the Kerry Eurodyne, will have the Footloose in no time, Us Cracks coming to Night City, tickets on a pre-sale. Yo, that's a good lyrics. That's a good lyrics. I like it. Those are good lyrics. I like this. Definitely see a future in this. Damn, Pavel be speeding bars. Oh, thank you. That's literally exactly what I intended to do. Okay then, my chums. We are going to actually check if I can explore slightly more this place that I just entered previously. By accident. Lyrics are okayish. Cockles wrote, sure. Sir Lance asked, when is the DRC? Sir Lance, how do you think? When is the DRC, my friend? By the way, Sir Lance, is there a chance that you are Lawrence? Or that's not true? Because I'm not sure, Sir Lance, if it's you or not. If it's your Lawrence, If it is you, then I'm really pleased to see you here on the stream, my friend. Well, I mean, the DLC is when time's right. Probably, right? How do you think, Sir Lance? I'm quite sure that that's the answer. Yeah? I'm quite sure that's the answer. The time is right, Pedro Lopez wrote. I mean, who knows? Is it? Is it? No, lol, just want a general quest on when it is. Well, you know, Sir Lance, what can I tell you? It's not now.
Get away from me.
That guy is like unscathed. Fucking hell. Cool eyes, my friend. Bro was having too much Red Bull and not sleeping at all. He's like, he has like worse, you know, sleeping schedule than me. If that's even possible.
Oh my god, I got the best idea. We'll give her a present when we go to their show.
They wrote on their site that they're lovers of expensive tea. Maybe we could make her a cup. You know, like the kind you drink matcha with?
Who's crying? This woman is crying. Jesus, poor soul. Poor soul. Yo! Dance like nobody's watching. Actually, in the game, I have implemented all the dancing, by the way, all the dance floors. This is my work. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yo. Okay, V. That's enough. That's enough. But it was cool. It was cool. They're so bored. They're totally not feeling the beat. They're totally not feeling the beat. Jesus. Thanks, Pavo. It's awesome having dancing. I know. I love stuff like that in the game, to be honest.
Those Eddies were to get us the fuck out of here.
There's always next year.
Sure, whatever.
Damn, look at the heels, my friends. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, those are the lyrics that I already read. Not really the lyrics. Isn't it? Can I go in? No, I can't. I was just trying to check if maybe, you know, they have something interesting there. Okay, then. I wanted to just check the bar before I move on, because I haven't been into the riot before. What the heck? Okay, cool. Bathrooms, nice, nice. Look at the mirror. Like, it's actually awesome that you can, as a player, just go in and check yourself here in that mirror, in those mirrors, in like various places in Night City. Just makes it more believable. Check all the cabins, but how am I supposed to check the cabins, Camille? Tell me. They seem like what? Like that? I'm supposed to like, am I supposed to like peek there? Because like, this seems like all locked to me. Doesn't it? Holy shit, there's like a gap. Jesus Christ. Who designed the doors? Okay, well, I'm not discovering anything interesting, to be completely frank with you, Camille. Yeah, probably I can't get there. Unfortunately, the doors are closed, so we are not enjoying this time around, my friend. This reflection, by the way. Okay, then let's check out the bar.
Nice tunes. Good work, music.
The guy looks so good, by the way.
Wouldn't know. I filtered out music and other ambience since I started here.
He's quick.
If I had
He's like the Sandevistan bartender.
What do you got here?
Booze mostly, but not entirely.
Booze mostly, but not entirely. I see. They have tuna and pineapple pizza. That's okay. That's something else. Yeah, the Locust pepperoni, classic. Artichoke and avocado. Nice. Okay then, my dears, I don't think there is anything that I would be interested in. Tequila special. Especial. Jesus Christ. Hot dog. Where's Hawaii one? I mean, I guess the Hawaii is the ananas, the pineapple one. Yeah, the pineapple one is the...
Arguing with you's pointless. You started it.
Oh, come on, girls. It's gonna be fine. Okay then. My dears, let's go. Because the adventure's calling us. Which cyberpunk pizza would you eat? Oh god, probably like tuna and pineapple for those three, from those three options that I have. Ha! No way. Yeah, he's pretending he's working. A lot of us do that. Okay, they're gone because concert is like called off, I guess. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. Great. My friends, so before we continue, I'm going to right now move away and skip some time because like hopefully Kerry's going to call us and we can continue our awesome adventure. Whoop, I cannot skip yet. I guess I'm too close. I'm not sure why I still have the restriction for skipping the time, but it should be probably gone like soon, I assume. I don't know why, actually. I can't. And I'll save the game, and we are going to punish these bad people that are here. Go left now, hidden places. You need to Camille do it the last time, you know, because like, remember about the delay, my friend. Remember about the delay. Whew. That's refreshing. I just shoot through the car, basically, to those guys. Is he gonna die? I would expect so, you know. Considering I have, like, hit him with explosive rounds directly in the head. I would imagine that he is, yes. I'm caring too much? God damn it. Lol. And I have stolen their car. Anyway, let's go into... We probably need to dismantle some stuff that we don't really need. So maybe let's go over the guns that are like simple and unless yes, that is actually probably the best solution. We'll do this, and then I'm going to get away like a bit because maybe hopefully then I will be able to skip time so that we can continue Kerry's storyline. If not, then I think I'm gonna go into Beast and Me right now, my dears, and I'll basically see what is the yeah, I think that's enough, to be honest. I'll just go out, yeah. Because there is a draw box nearby. Let me actually check it out. Yeah, it's literally here. It's literally here, which I don't know where is it. Oh, wow, that is not far away. That is not far away. That's not far away at all. Okay, let's get rid of that stuff. Open your map and look for the construction in the water on the right. Okay, I have no idea how we say it even in Polish language. That weird construction of the southwest. Okay, I will try. We'll try. Drop point is almost like Paczkomat. Yes, that's exactly how it feels. Drop point like Paczkomat. I'm gonna get rid of all of those. Honestly, they are not needed for anything. Not anymore. Because I think I have a great set of weapons. Vendor doesn't have enough money? God damn it. This poor drop point is like... This poor drop point is like so poor at this point. poor drop point does not have any money left in there. Okay then. Sandstorm? Oh, my bad. No, that was not Sandstorm. That was just a, I think, transition. Lol. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. I don't think it's a sandstorm in any way. Here. Okay then, those are vending machines. Let me actually look if there's any other drop point. We've been here. There is drop point here. So let's go to this drop point. Broken ass vending machine, yes. Clearly, very clearly, my friend, that is the case. Where is the drop point? Oh, somewhere here. Okay. Okay, let's try to sell here. Okay, 20,000. That is not bad. We can actually sell a lot of those. Because I really don't need them for anything. Whoops, nope. That's not what I want to sell. Iconics are staying with me. This I want to keep. This I want to sell. Okay, I mean, let's keep them for now. And let's sell those. Yeah, clothing I'm gonna keep. I just need to load it to my car, basically. I got the dildo melee weapon, it's so funny, Mitchell said. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did it, my friend, you know, that was the reason why I added it. I was actually the one who implemented it in the game, so I'm hoping I'm glad you enjoy it, you know, my friend. I remember at some point I had like afternoon / evening when I was just working on stuff, and I thought I had a great idea. In fact, I think I had a great idea, you know, so, and basically, like, I thought that I knew that people will be, like, beating, like, Smasher with the dildo and, like, building the, you know, builds for it, so, that was really, like, almost like the intention, you know, when I was adding it. Okay then, my dear, so I think right now we need to, I'll just call a car. Give me my Turbo VTEC. I wanna, what the hell? I hit the wall and then the barbed wire. That was not good. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. It's actually funny, but like majority of the people, you know, never. I've seen the comments on you know, on Reddit that people don't ever like discover, you know, the fact that you can, as a player, actually really, you know, access your, that you can even access your stash using the trunk of the car. Like that was like for some people just a novelty, and I was thinking, I thought it's funny actually that like a lot of people felt like that, that they never really found out. Okay, let's just put this all, let's just put all of my wardrobe stuff to the stash. We'll just move it. Just finished the Smasher with a dildo for the first time 2 days ago. I'm grateful for this. Oh, thank you, my friend. No worries, you know. I was sure that I'm adding content, and there will be an, you know, there will be people who will, you know, enjoy it. So here you go. You know, I knew that that will be the case. I knew that would be the case. You know. Those I can actually, yeah. This is, but this one is actually better? Wow, this one has fucking some armor. The heck? This one's insane, this multi-layered maroon scale sync jacket. I should, wait, let me actually go to my, this is much better, holy hell. Wow, this has so much armor. Honestly. Whew. This has so much armor. Okay then. Well, I'm glad then. And let me actually access more my stash. So I can just check and compare if there's anything actually with a better stats really quickly. No, there is not. I actually have everything on the highest quality I can. Okay, perfect. Perfect, my chooms, we got it. Dildos are made for enjoyment. Well, that is factually true. I appreciate this comment. Lol, that's so funny. I'll have to do this for Smasher. Mitchell said. Yep, exactly. It's such a shame that vehicles in the game do not have anything to loot in the trunk. I think this is just a big missed opportunity for building up the lore, especially for all those small side contents. Yeah, I mean, Kushix, that's true, but honestly, my friend, you know, like how many... Because I get it that you would want to like probably find something here, right? Or like, you know, find something in the back, you know, even when you can access it, you know, just like see something, because like here you can just enjoy, you know, the engine of your car and nothing really else. The thing is that, you know, I think that there is always a limit of like how much stuff you can put into your game. And like Cyberpunk's already like massive and complicated. You know what I mean? There's already like so many things going on, you know, in Cyberpunk when it comes to like the content itself. So like that would be just yet another thing, you know, to do, to make and so on. So it's just, there's always like some kind of a limit, I would say. Jesus Christ. There's always some kind of a limit, you know, in regards of like how much you can really put into your game. Okay then, let's go. And let's drive now. We are going now to Claire, to meet Claire, and well, you know, we are trying to... I meant to say we're trying to see how good I am with driving, but I think I'm fucking ready, to be honest, judging from what I can do, like, effortlessly. So yeah, really totally fine. I think it's gonna be completely okay. Sorry, I looked at the chat and almost killed people. So yes, holy moly, legendary driving skills. Exactly, my friend. Aren't you bored after working with this game all day and then playing it for home? Paru asks. I mean, to be honest, no. To be honest, I am not. Besides, like, you know, working on this game is a different feeling than playing it with you guys, than playing it, like, normally, you know, later. So, like, I don't really, you know, I don't really feel that I'm bored in any way, my friend, you know? Besides, like, this game has, like, so much stuff to offer, and there's, like, you know, so many quests I didn't work on, or, like, the open world stuff that I didn't really see during the production, or like didn't see everything of it, just saw some of it because that wasn't, you know, the work of Jesus Christ. That wasn't the work of my department. So naturally, I'm just interested, you know, to see it. So it's honestly a pleasure to play it with you guys. Actually, like the Quadra is so good, like when it comes to driving. God damn it! Look at this CD. Look how the fuck this looks like. I love this. Holy hell. The views and everything here are like... Damn. Okay then, we are approaching. I am seriously just so amazed by this city. Really, like, I worked on it, as you said, like, I worked on it for such a long time, and, like, I play it, and I'm still amazed. And I still love it, you know what I mean? can I ask Chad and Pavel, is that the golden NPCD icon on the map? Yes, I think that was like one of the chases, you know, that was triggered. I believe that golden NPC, that was that golden NCPD icon. This is what it is. It's the chases that we have added in 1.5, you know, that sometimes you can see them chasing, like NCPD chasing gangsters and stuff in the city. So I think this is what it is. Do you remember who designed the motorbikes that Tiger Claws use? Oh god. Well, our vehicle art team, it's Kuba Przybolewski and his department, but specifically who designed this exact motorcycle, I don't know. I don't know, my friend, unfortunately, you know. Hard to say. It's our amazing, like, vehicle art team. If you will look into credits for, like, vehicle art... The fuck's going on there?
Reloading.
When you actually, you know, check it, when you actually check it, then you will know. Oh, yeah, that's a part of my quest, actually. Heavy is in the news. I'm sort of messaging you to brag about my prize, but also to say thanks. This piece couldn't happen without you. Okay, I'll admit, mostly I wanted to brag. And you can see that she actually received the Pulitzer Award. I don't know if people actually realize that, you know, but I did it in a way together with the writer, Ola Motyka, who wrote this quest, that after you finish that and some time passes, actually Nancy gets the Pulitzer Award for her article about the Maelstrom, and specifically, you know, her reports regarding the Maelstromers in the Totentowns, Royce, Brick, and all that, Patricia, and all that bunch, you know. So I don't think like many people actually saw it, and of course you get it only in case when you solve that quest in a way when she has when she has managed to keep the data, you know, because like there are different ways to actually finish this quest, and in one of them, in like few of them, she doesn't keep the data, but like we played in a way that I actually extracted her, and I think we killed everyone because she was beaten by them. So basically, in that case, of course, you know, in time, she actually got the Pulitzer Award for her work. I'm trying to get to those guys. Ah, you bad people. You know, during the quarantine, living in Night City was such a helpful substance to our socialization, Guadalupe said. I mean, I'm glad, my friend.
Oh, day's nothing but shit.
Okay, I guess, I don't think I expected that. Like, I literally, like one fucking explosive bullet and that woman exploded like 3 of them. I was like, that is some damage. Yeah, this is the 5 o'clock, right? This is sorry, 5 o'clock. This is the 05. This is the 05, upgraded to insanity, right? And it's like, fucking hell, this gun. This gun does some damage. I fucking love this gun. I really love it. Like, I think this was added in 1.5, right? Like, I believe this is one of the new, like, legendaries or upgraded legendaries. And holy hell, it's definitely, wow. Okay, well, you know, it's a blast. Yeah, exactly, Mitchell. Exactly, it's a blast. Will the DLC happen before the end of the original storyline? I guess so, but how will you build it into the story of a V? Uxalata04 asks, my friend, sadly, really sadly, I cannot talk about this. As you can imagine, this is a future content, you know, topic, so I can't really talk about that topic. Okay, it says to wait for the day, but I don't think I can skip time right now. Which is... Yeah, I can skip time. So I won't be able to... So we need to wait for the day, actually, when the day comes, my friends. Which is an interesting combination of factors. Because it's 12:20 a.m., you know. Wait for the day, you all... I can skip time. I can't skip time right now. You know, that's the whole thing. There's some issue. I don't know why, but I can skip time right now. Which is what is a bit strange, I have to admit. So, we are gonna do something else then. Kazuliski, go to apartment and sleep. And you are, Kazuliski, a genius. Kazuliski, you're a genius. You are a fucking genius. Absolutely, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Going to my... Let's go to our... Because we also haven't been to... Yeah, let's drive actually to our place. We are going to change because I also have... Because I don't think I have other options here. Yeah, because I'm a... We are not in relationship with... Yeah, those are other apartments. And this is Panam, this is Kerry. This is Judy, and this is River. So, wow, the nuclear explosion. That music was suitable for this nuclear explosion, my friends. Anyway, let's turn, and we are going to get to the apartment, sleep, as Kazuliski said. I think this is the great idea, and we are going to see, because this should actually help with the issue with the time skip. I need to look into it, actually, what happened there. Whoa! Let me actually save the game, so that I can, you know, I have actually save game, so that I can actually check and investigate this issue that we just have, because it shouldn't happen. Yeah, I need to let me actually check this golden budges. What is happening here?
Take my hand. Shoot. This one's a rotten egg.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. They don't like me nowadays here. I killed too many gangers. Right, so... Yeah, so this is also like one of the things that we have done. We have also, that's also one of the things that we have done in 1.5, you know. I've seen you guys found it, so yeah, it happens like randomly. It happens like randomly sometimes. This guy is like, I'm naked, but I'm gonna beat you. And I'm gonna do everything I can. Well, you know, I will leave them to enjoy themselves. There's just so much going on all the time here.
I need backup.
This fucking naked guy. Okay, well, I was just saying that this naked guy is like... Well, he was naked, but he had a lot of ammo in his ass. So we have like taken that. Who the fuck's shooting me? Wait, there were like these guys here in the corner or something. Where the hell they were shooting me? Like, the guy had like ammo and like shotgun shells in his ass. Like, seriously, what? Who is shooting me? Who the hell is shooting me? Do you guys see it? Oh yeah, it's him. Oh, it's them. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, you fucking pissed me off. I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to change the clip. Yeah, it takes ages. They pissed me off. See ya. Fucking, I'm shooting a cannon at them. Okay, well, you know, I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's do it an old-fashioned way. God damn it! What the hell? What was your problem? What was your problem, guys? Jesus Christ, they seriously, like, got on me. Gonna start a new trend? What kind of trend you're talking about? Because I'm just like... you're talking about, like, carrying ammo in the ass? I'm not sure if that's a good trend, to be frank, but, you know, what? It's fine. Okay, let's, guys, go to our apartment. What's one small and one big thing you wish that made it into the final game and didn't? Also was New Game Plus ever on the table. Pedro Lopez, oh god, one big and one small and one big. Wait, what? Another one? What's going on? What is this guy? He's like... Oh, I think it's the guy that beat that poor naked one. Yeah, I think so. Okay, one small and one big thing. Like, I mean, from the big things, like maybe vehicle customization, that would be something awesome. Or like, yeah, New Game Plus. From the big things, you know, that would be cool to have. I think so. Cyber, we're ready. Buy a monitor. Okay, thanks, I guess. Yeah, I think like from the big things, I would go into either vehicle customization or the but you know what? I mean, honestly, from the big things, I would prefer probably just more like events in the world that would just make like the world and the city more alive. I think that would be probably the best thing, you know. And like actually, and by big, I mean like lots of different things. Like that would be awesome, you know. And from small things, fucking hell, I don't know what's small. Small things, I don't know, maybe like, but no, that's not small. Because I meant to say like more cyberware, but small. Cyberware is not small, really, like that, because that is so much work. You know, it's really complex when it comes to animating it and modeling it, and also gameplay functions. And all the interactions with all the clothing that you have. So cyberware is actually really complicated and expensive to make. Jesus Christ, I totally wrecked this card so far, my friends. But yeah, but you know, guys, like, I think, like, oh shit, that's not where I was supposed to go. Wow, when I'm reading the chat, I'm absolutely driving like a madman. But I don't think that more features is like what Cyberpunk needs. You know, I don't think that is really the case. You know, Cyberpunk needed like more coherent implementation and vision for the features it already has. The Cyberpunk already has so many things, you know? Like, there are whole games that have less features. Like, you could make, like, few games out of the features that Cyberpunk has. So I don't think this game ever had too little features, you know? This is not really the case, you know, to be honest with you. So I'd imagine that probably like the most is like better integration of all the features together, that everything comes together better, you know, open world together with the main story and so on. You know, it's a learning, right? Because like during Witcher, I think that we have learned a lot, you know, and we wouldn't have made Cyberpunk without making Witcher 3 before and expansions for it. Therefore now, you know, when we are working on Phantom Liberty and, you know, and stuff for Cyberpunk, like, that's why, you know, nowadays, we wouldn't be able to like make it without making all of those things, but also like making mistakes, you know, that we have made, and so on. Like, I know now so many more things than I knew before. And again, like, it's just like, you can theorize, like, oh yeah, but you should have known that before. Yeah, but I didn't, you know? But I didn't. It was really difficult to actually know those things in a hindsight, you know? Like, to know those things, like, before. So, yeah. People had and still have big expectations. Hunter the Capricorn said, yeah, Hunter, but you know what? I'm fine with people having big expectations, you know, because, like, I'm not interested in, like, making, you know, small games that, like, nobody heard of and nobody cared about, that nobody plays, that nobody talks about, you know? Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in, like, making big shit that everyone plays, everyone talks about, and that is really, you know, that is really where my thoughts are, you know, like, this is what I want to do, you know, this is what I enjoy. Did you hear Nibbles? Yeah, I think we have added that, I don't know, that was 1.3 or 1.5, you know, this interaction. That, like, when he's here and then he runs away and hides here. Mr. Paul, thank you, my friend, for the sub. Yeah. So this is what he does when you just like randomly do this. I'm just checking if there are any messages that arrived that they didn't see. Oh yeah. Oh boy, Mitch, our boy Mitch Pinky. Okay, well anyway, we've done this. So my friends, few things. First, let's go to sleep. But just for the test, I'm gonna check. Oh, I can already skip time. So this actually is already fine. I think something is wrong just after you finish the quest with Kerry, but I'll take a look there. What happened? Let's just, because we're supposed to go to hair during day, let's just go here maybe. Oh no, I will actually go to sleep once again. And maybe just like wait. Because like maybe Kerry's gonna write to us. Love, Mitch. I'm glad you do. What with the floating cigarette in V's apartment? What floating cigarette? Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm blind. Could you direct me to the floating cigarette? I don't know. Maybe I'm blind. You need to get far away from the area. Oh, you mean from Kerry's? Yeah. I'd like to sleep. I'd love to sleep for the 11 hours, Crucifit said. In the bathroom. I will check out the bathroom thing in a second. Yeah, let's just sleep 24 hours. Also, what do you have to do for keyboard and mouse support in the PS5? Yeah, I mean, the keyboard and mouse support, this is like a really rare thing for the games in general to have, you know, on consoles. Again, that is like yet another feature to make, you know. Nibbles is like scared shitlessly of me. Sorry, where is that floating cigarette that you're talking about? Because this is the icon for the shower, right? That's not a floating cigarette. I'm not really sure what you mean by floating cigarette, my friend. Oh, there is something here. That is interesting. That is interesting. Well, you know what? We'll take a look, my friend. That's the way it works. We'll see what it is. I've never seen this actually before, to be honest. It's like, what the hell is this thing? It's Johnny's? Oh, it's Johnny's, it's Johnny's thing. Okay, my dears, time to change. Time for a really quick makeover. We're gonna go to my favorite hairstyle, which I forgot which number it had. Oh, you know what? Maybe we're feeling like, How are you guys feeling today about like being just a bit more, Oh, that's cool. God damn it, let's do this makeover. I quite like this one, to be honest. Purple one? Yeah, but purple, I kind of like the shade, you know? Like, maybe this one. Yeah, I like this one. This one's very cool. Okay, let's go. Are we, let me look at the eyes. What eyes? No, I don't like those bloody eyes. They look weird. What, from the clean? Yeah, let's go green. Let's go green. I like this. Okay, and then, eyelashes, eyebrows, piercing color, teeth. No, her teeth is fine, I think. Eye makeup, though. Not yet. The eye makeup I quite liked. Maybe we can go actually this one. And then, let's just make some nice looking composition. I think we should go slightly darker. This is just too... Maybe this one actually, just to expose the eyes slightly more. How do you guys feel about this? Yeah. Actually, this dark one really probably works best, to be honest with this, you know? What tune do I have to bribe Cyberpunk PSVR 2 or can expect any VR adaptation? Oh, Indigo, you know, I have no comment regarding this, my friend, unfortunately. Huh, do you like this green one? This is like completely off. This one's decent. I'd go with this green one actually right now. Okay, okay, that is cool, that is cool. Yeah, let's redo the nails. Let's redo the nails. How are you feeling? Like Checkbird? Maybe like this kind of cloudy thing? How do you guys feel? Fire? Fire's cool, but like I feel those like actually fit me a bit better. Or the hearts? No, the hearts are like too basic. I think I'm gonna go like this one, actually. Like, that kinda is... I like this palette. Like, they are great, but this is just not my style. Not style of my V at this point. Okay, well, you know what? Looking awesome V. I like it. We are gonna go, guys, now for the wardrobe really quickly and just do some... okay, let's stop looking. I just wanted to walk away. Okay, let's go. Let's go into wardrobe, my friends, and let's then do some awesome fucking cool set that will actually fit our, you know, V in green, you know? So let's go torso. This jacket, what do you think about this jacket? Huh. This jacket, I'm not sure. This is, let's go trousers. Oh, there's the bitch one. This is the gold one. I don't have enough cool stuff. Oh, those leather pants are quite decent. Oh, this is like the best fucking trousers ever, by the way. I really like them. Leather? Are we guys going leather? Because like, or should we like maybe try going this time? Holy hell. Not really sure what options we have. It's like, I don't have enough clothing to like make myself really look awesome. Yeah, this is just kind of random. This is kind of random. Okay then, let's, what about some slightly more stylish look? No, this is too, Okay. What if, hear me out. What if we go like, actually really classy this time around, you know? And just like, try something like this. Wow, this is fucking awesome, actually. Okay. This is nice. This is decent. I quite like my V with this. The hats, no, I'm not gonna use any hats. I don't think I'm gonna use any hats because I like her hair a lot. Those red ones, no, this is weird. This is not it. Like, I think just a cool, cool glasses like this. How'd you guys feel? The downtown clothes here is the best. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe maybe gonna do it. What about maybe the mask? Nah, the mask fucking sticks out terribly. In this context about those goggles. Those goggles, though. Wait, okay. I think she's actually, yeah, this works well. This works well, actually, you know? You have this, like, shades and stuff. Okay, cool. So we have this. We don't have, so, shoes. I need some fucking cool shoes. These shoes to correspond with her hair? No, not really. That doesn't work. Should I go like heels? I mean, the heels work best with that, obviously. What we should do, guys? Maybe those like cowboy shoes. What do you guys think? This cowboy shoes. Yeah, like, I mean, the heels are. Yeah, the clothing store in the Western Wellsprings is good shop for the style you're going for. Okay, I mean, we need to do like a raid for shops at some point, you know. Yeah, guys, this is just like so those are like different types of sneakers and stuff. What about those? Okay, well, I mean, you know, they're like slightly. So like, I think either those, or are we, because this is like, whoa, okay, this is, they are cool, but they're like off, with this outfit. So I think, reinforced wedges. No, not reinforced wedges. Okay, so I think like going with this one. It's actually funny because this is, I think this is what, this is Johnny's shoes. Oh, to spend a day in the shoes of a legend. Oh yeah, look at this. Actually, I quite like it, you know. This set is pretty awesome. Okay, equip, let's go. So look at our sets. We have the yellow one. Yeah, we have the red one. We have the red one with a skin pants. And this time around, we're going with slightly more stylish one. Anyway, okay, cool. You know, I like this. Let me, yeah, I don't think we're going to sleep anymore. Save it and let's go. Did we do everything we wanted? Yes, we slept. We checked an email. We checked the cat. We checked ourselves. We undressed. The stash I have visited. There's not much more to say here. I'm missing like shit ton of stuff here still. Yeah. Oh god. Look how much is missing. Look how much is missing, my chums. Jesus Christ. By the way, this gun. Fucking love it. Okay, anyway. Kerry! Yes! Yes, Kerry.
Kerry.
Talk to me.
You got plans this evening? Cancel. Go to Dark Matter on Woodland. You might not know the place. Don't really advertise.
Okay.
What's the occasion?
Us cracks. We never celebrated our little victory.
Oh.
Go around back, tell the bouncer you're with me. I'll let you in, no problem. Don't be late.
Okay, Kerry. Okay, my dears, we are going for Kerry now. I love this game so much. Like, honestly, it has such an amazing atmosphere. Jesus Christ. Like, you know what blows my mind? That this is all, like, real time, you know? Like, there's no loading here. I'm just literally in elevator, moving those floors down. This makes me excited for the future, you know what I mean? Papa, what is the best feature and biggest weakness of Red? Biggest feature and biggest weakness of Red Engine? Well, I think it's the same thing actually. And biggest feature and biggest weakness is the fact that it's completely... Whoa! This game. This fucking game. By the way, because we have done the Passion, so it's already out, you know, that's why the posters changed, you know. Fucking hell, I love this game. So like, what is the biggest feature and the biggest downside of this game is the fact that of the engine, yeah, this works. Is the fact that actually you as is the fact that everything is really like very custom. Very customly done for this engine, and you know, like, this can be actually an amazing advantage because like you can do exactly what you need to do as a sort of as a designer, and you can do like so many things using this engine. But in the same time, you know, because everything is done customly, you know, it's not as intuitive and not as easy, I would say, to use, you know, as, let's say, Unreal. Because the Unreal's biggest advantage is probably its usability, you know, the fact that it's being used by many different devs, by many different studios, therefore it needs to be fairly intuitive, it needs to be fairly powerful as well, but, you know, it needs to sort of, like, work with, you know, a lot of different, like, games expectations and so on, and needs to be, like, clear enough, but because of that, it cannot, you know, it does not... contained by default, I would say, out of the bag, like all of the crazy things that Red Engine has, you know. So that's the reality, you know. But you know, the reality is that you can we can make everything we want, right, on Unreal. So that's the reality. So like I would say this is the biggest like advantage and disadvantage of Red Engine, you know. Like we could do the fucking streaming for it like the way you see it right now, right? And it's like, god damn it, this sandstorm fucking kicked in. I'm curious if the sandstorm's gonna be there when I'm with Kerry. I'm curious, actually. Okay, my dears, let's go. Jesus, like, it's enough for the sandstorm to start, and the game looks completely different, you know? The game looks completely different. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Cool. Okay, you guys ready to rumble? Whoop. Let's save the game. Save the game. Save the game. Like how River always has rain. I'm not sure.
This elevator is out of order. Sorry.
It's out of order. Why are you here?
Interesting.
Out of order for Kerry Eurodyne's guests, too? He's expecting me.
In that case, enjoy your evening.
Ah, here you go. So it's not out of order, suddenly, Mr. Bouncer. Okay, well, he has nothing to add. Therefore, we're going. Therefore, we are going. Oh well, that's a little property damage among friends, right? Duck's trench coat, yes. Yes. It was parked outside. Such attention to detail, I've never noticed that. There's his car. Oh yeah, most likely there is. Like we normally take care of stuff like that. I didn't see his car though. I didn't come to me. There's a lot of people here. That CGI, by the way, of Us Cracks is something else. Kerry. That is my pal Kerry. That is my pal Kerry.
Thank you! Thank you, dears! Kerry, great to see you so on top of your game.
You and Us Cracks. Shocking. How did it happen?
Simple. Rock's not dead. It's evolved yet again, and I'm part of that evolution. These girls are energizing. They're electrifying. They asked me to lay down a new track with them. The rest is rock history.
Kerry, gotta say you look great. But it wasn't that long ago you were fighting depression, thinking of hanging up your guitar for good. What changed?
Did I say that? Goes to show you, you shouldn't trust a word that comes out of my mouth. Sweet little lies. Only way I can get at the truth.
Looking
Now,
at
girl,
Blue Moon respectfully.
How was it with the legendary Kerry Eurodyne?
Harry-san is the most sweet, most lovely man in the world. Shiitake, kakoi, kawaii.
Yeah, there is an.
Harry-san, come to the dressing room. It was, how you say, love at first sight.
It's interesting actually. If you pay attention closer, you will realize that when they are in public, they are actually speaking with Japanese accent. But when they were talking to me personally before, they were just they weren't.
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. When they were actually talking to me, they weren't speaking with Japanese accent. But here, when they're on the stage, they actually have Japanese accent. So you can see it's a part of the persona, right, that they have. Oh, wow, everyone's looking at me.
This is V, my right hand. V's the little bird that shows up when I gotta wrap up and run. Sorry.
V, quick question. What's it like hanging with Kerry Eurodyne, a living legend?
Oh god. It's simple legendary, no comment. He'd be in jail right now if it wasn't me.
I told you what I had seen and done with Mr. Eurodyne.
Hey, what the hell?
Let me just say, Kerry'd be rotting in a cell right now if not for me.
Thanks, but I really gotta run. Late for my next thing already. Let's go. Unless you feel like giving a few more interviews.
Okay, let me actually talk to them. Love at first sight. You look great, great tune. Might brought Kerry around, but I remained skeptical.
Love at first sight, huh?
Many different kind of loving.
You can hear the Japanese accent very strongly right now, right? It's actually really interesting, you know, that our adaptation team, when they were like directing the voiceover, they actually paid attention to this detail, you know, to make the Us Cracks really speak like this when they're like with their fans. And this is quite a fucking evening, you know. Everyone's pretty psyched about them. I love this scene, actually. I really love this scene, you know. And you can imagine this is like so much work, you know, to get like this many NPCs with different appearances, with different animations, you know, time them properly and so on and set everything up. But you know, I'm glad you guys like it.
Hey, come with me. I want you to meet someone.
Okay, Kerry, let's
V.
do it.
Spectre, his old friend. Met him walking in Memphis, off Beale, ages ago.
Hey.
He's got preem stuff. Give your friends and family discounts, too.
Oh yeah?
Of course, Mr. Eurodyne. Special rate for your friends.
Curious what that special stuff is.
Let's see what you got.
You can talk biz later. Come with me. I want to show you something.
Okay.
That's Kerry, decent show. Now that that's behind us, what's Kerry Eurodyne's name?
He introduced me to his dealer. It's
check.
Interesting.
Funny. But yeah, not about to let him get away with it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But the bastard's gonna regret making me sign those papers.
You try to get out of that deal with the label?
Let's be real. Say I break contract. Then what? Who's gonna release my new tracks? Who's gonna deal with distribution, promotion, influencers, media.
He's actually melee
Labels have got
weapons
'em all in
dealer.
their pockets.
Oh yeah, like
You're out
deals with
them,
those
you're out,
dildos, I guess.
You'd be free.
Seriously? Free to sing until you're blue in the face, nobody hearing a thing? It's just another kind of cage.
Huh. Okay. Thanks,
Show you
Kerry.
one of my favorite spots in Night City. Don't come here often, but when I do, it's important.
Should I feel special?
Don't let it go to your head.
Yeah, should I feel special? Don't get it go in your head. Okay. Night City nightlife, drinks, dancing, debauchery. Interesting. We need to do that reading stream basically at some point, my dears.
Told him to shut the place down for the day. Can't get enough of this view. Love looking at this city from above.
Yeah. So this is a dark matter. I remember like we were picking it specifically here, you know, with Asia Radomska, Mateusz Tomaszkiewicz. We're picking it like specifically here, actually to see as much city as we can, you know.
Knowing you're no one.
And that's like why one of the reasons why we are actually here, you know, so that we can have the context of the city. And look how it looks like, you know. We are like actually so far away. You know, up till the city, and here's the Black Matter Club, the one that we are at right now.
Sometimes wonder if I'll ever see anything more beautiful.
I have. Doesn't matter though. Night City's not something you ever forget. Just doesn't let you.
Cybervesna wrote, what I kind of miss in Cyberpunk is that we generally work with superstars and are seeing in public like as a star of the Passion Braindance that became a hit and then took part in the Samuel concert, a legendary band, and here had a part in interview with the most famous people in the world, and no one, not even one, stops us in the game to ask, wait, aren't you that V seen in TV Braindance? Similar issue with street cred and no one recognizing V. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's being addressed in some way, you know, that if you actually ever look through the cameras, you know, in the game on V, you can see that actually V's face is distorted. And, you know, she is being like, all her recordings of hair are actually always distorted, you know, so she cannot be recognized because of that. But of course, you know, people can have seen her. You know, it's basically the Kiroshi's distortion.
What do you mean? Come on. You can tell something's wrong.
Keep thinking about our conversation at Caliente.
Us cracks, you and the slaves to the corpo grind?
Guess I wasn't completely honest with you. Or myself, for that matter.
Talk to me.
See, thought I was afraid everybody'd think me another corpo slave. But I was just afraid I'd be in someone's shadow again.
Again?
Lived in Johnny's for years. Part of the scenery, machinery. Helping him shine brighter.
Yeah,
Never
you can see
believed I'd make
how
it
he
on my
looked
own
towards
without
where
so
Johnny's standing.
That why he left Samurai. Fuck.
Yeah, so as you can see, like all of the characters, at least this is how we tried to do it in Cyberpunk, all of them have their own struggles, and those struggles are supposed to sound familiar, right? Like it is a struggle, right? Like no matter if it's in your school or if it's in your studies or if it's in your work, you know, or, you know, performing on stage, there are always other people who are always on your field that can overshadow you. And Kerry here is like struggling with something very human, you know, and very normal, especially, you know, for someone of his sort of magnitude, someone who's as known as him.
Johnny figured you chickened out. Couldn't take the pressure, so you left Samurai.
Yeah, I know. But he was wrong. Decided to start fighting for myself. Still keeping that up. Night City's a city of shadows. Done everything I could to walk clear of them for years. Fuck.
Maybe it's the time to stop being afraid. You're at the top, don't need to prove anything to anyone. I'm going with this one.
I still got a lot to prove to this city, but you're at the top. City's yours. What's there to be afraid of?
Yeah, we'll talk about this again someday. Once you're in my shoes.
Think it's in the cards for me?
You're strong. City couldn't swallow you if it tried.
Oh God, we can go for the kiss? Are we going to cringe it? Are we going to cringe it? I think cringe it, of course. Oh God, let's go.
Hold you to your word on that.
Fuck. Sorry, V. I like you lots, but this ain't going anywhere.
Oh. No worries. Sorry. Never mind.
Thanks, though. For everything. I'm gonna stay up here a sec longer. You go ahead, downstairs. Drink to this city.
You horn dog. Valerie, exactly. This is you know, I had nothing to do with it. It's basically V, you know, doing this, you know. But again, like but you saw how actually natural it was, you know, when I tried going for it, and he just like stopped me, and so on. You could feel that they were actually acting like a normal people. They're not acting like characters in computer game, you know, or video game. They're acting like a normal people, which is, I think, like probably the biggest achievement, you know, of that, you know, creating that real feeling of actual real people. That was something that was not really easy to achieve, you know, to just like give it that feel of actual real person. And you can see here that, you know, there was an option because like some players felt maybe some players didn't get the memo, maybe some players didn't see Kerry with his with like boyfriends and stuff when he was sitting on the stairs in the past. Maybe some players thought about him having a wife in the past. So some players might be like, hey, yeah, maybe he's gonna go for it. I don't know. So they could have tried it. That's why, you know, the option here is there, you know, because like as a player, you may want to do it, you know, so that's why we wanted to include this really natural, you know, interaction. Armfell wrote emotional damage. Yeah, it reminds me of that meme, you know, the emotional damage meme.
Okay. See ya.
Yeah?
I'm gonna stay up here a sec longer.
Yeah, and you can see that oh God. I'm gonna vomit from this balcony. Ugh. Yeah, you can see like this place looks so awesome. I mean, the city and everything around it, you know, when we are up here. And it's just, I personally love the quests when you're just hanging around with character. Bartek Pirko wrote friend-zoned. Yeah, sort of friend-zoned. That's correct. That's correct. King Levy said, how do you guys have the best writing in AAA gaming? I mean, King Levy, I appreciate your kind words, my friend. I still feel that there is much to do, you know. Like, we are actually getting better. Like, I honestly think that Cyberpunk is a game that is written better than Witcher 3. We have learned a lot since The Witcher 3. Even though a lot of people, you know, after the release of Cyberpunk, they were hating us and saying that we fucking didn't learn anything and game is much worse. But this is bullshit, right? Like, when you look at it objectively, you can see that we have actually learned a lot as devs and we are getting better. And we didn't say the last word, you know. We didn't say the last word, and you guys will know what I mean at some point, you know. One more quest, Pavo. It's a beautiful one. Oh yeah, the one with the with Kerry on the yacht. Yes, that's the one that we are going to play probably next time, my friends, because it's 3 minutes to the end of the stream. I'm just gonna go on the street and save the game there. You know those intense migraines you get with fevers? Relic malfunction is that 100 times worse. Oh god. Probably, Guru. It sounds like it. Ah, here you go. So this is the bottom floor of the dark matter. It already switched, not the bottom floor, the party sort of changed. Oh, here you go, you know. So you have actually like a stages, you know, of the community changing. And here are some dancers, you know, on the street and so on. Here's a completely separate like state of the community prepared, you know, past the concert. And you can see them here, you know, the stars sitting here, you know, enjoying the, you know, the press and taking pictures of them. Yeah, I really like how at the end, you know, the Us Cracks as an idea worked out. That was something that Alex Buere, quest designer, came up with. You know, that was his idea, you know, how to build it like this, and it was great to actually see it done, you know, that we managed to build it. Favorite part next time, the song on the boat, Eurodyne wrote. Yeah, absolutely. The song on the boat is fucking awesome. Well, since V got denied, there are some classy joy toys in here. Exactly, Valerie. That is the case. That is the case. Okay then, my dears, I'm going to save the game. Because we have we will continue next time. As you can imagine, there's still actually quite a bit to play. So we are at 288 hours of Cyberpunk 2077 right now. So that is still like you know, quite a bit to play. You know, I think that this is going to take us like quite some time to really you know, finish, but I'm glad. My dears, I'm going to now leave you with some amazing music for the end, because why not? One of my favorite pieces. So I wanted to thank all the Reds and moderators that have been here, my dear girlfriend Sapphire and our dear friend Kogito. Thank you so much, my dears, for being here, and all our dear Reds, Ayano, our UI producer, Chivog, our customer support engineer, Small Sandayo Kira, our in-game photographer, Bartek Pirko, our level designer, and I don't think I missed anyone. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Thank you to all others to be here, who have been here, to Tyler, to Kazuliski. Thank you for Connor to showing up today, and thank you for everyone that was here actually with their raids. It's really nice of you. My dears, I will leave you with this amazing fucking song by David Podsiadło, our dear friend. Enjoy, and I wish you a fantastic week. We are going to see each other in a week from now. Bye bye.
Trying so hard to release you out of the misery. Hold on to your wishes if you can't hold on to me. Forgive me for letting you down. Forgive me for letting you down again. I guess I'm not strong enough right now. They will finally feel the flames, flames that run down through my veins. I will Forgive me for letting